Hello, Assalamu alaikum. How you all doing? Jàmm ngeenam. Su musóor gi ma indi ba suma xef yi de moo ma jaaxal. We are going, only Allah knows where we going, and I know we will get there. It will be hard, I know, but the road will be muddy and but we'll get there. Salaam alaikum, himdillah, barakallah. Si tubaab bi nit ku ñuul bu yabaate boobu di xas nit ñi Gàmbi de laa dikkaat ñu robi ko moo tax ma dikk ci guddi gii di ataaya nag suma ataaya baa ngi nii di bax waaw ma ñëw di ko waxal si lim ñuy xaseeti ne tubaab yi ñëw Afrique di tëddoog nit ñi lay xasee nit ñi te xamul li waral tubaab yi ñëw Afrique di tëddoog nit ñi suma ataaya baa ngi ni le jàmm ngeenam alhamdulillah barikalla mu man bala maa wax mbiri jigéeni tubaab bu yabaate bi tubaab yi nit ku ñuul bu yabaate bii taxawal ma waxagum mbiri Sénégal sax Sénégal li ma fay dégg nii nag hey man jommi naa di taxaw leen ma wut ay woy waaye si hàngale laay wax mooy problème bi ndax jigéen ji si hàngale laa koy wax li ma koy wax ñu robi ko ak nit ñi koy déglu nit ñi defanteeg ñun du moom kenn de nit ñoo tax may wax mooy yéen ana woy yu muy wut faam ay groupe bi nitam yoo xam ne sombu mi dee fa ma neex waaye dënn bi fii laa bañ sama ween yi feeñ ma ko minatu ndig muuru mi may def fi mu ne muuru mi de ndekkee nii lay def boo ko miine dooy mën a sol yenn yi moo tax sama ween yi fay xala feeñ fii moo tax jàmm ngeen aad wait I'm coming de I'm coming ñu robi la aad I'm coming ñu robi la aad just wait de let me play some music first and talk to my people in my language first and I'm coming ñu robi la aad I'm coming wait for you and your followers to come first now that I put your name I'm gonna explain about this as I said I explained so many times but here's your rude ass don't want to fix Gambia anyway. I'm not talking because you're gonna fix Gambia because you cannot fix nothing anyway. But I'm gonna talk to you guys, you know, all your rude squad. You and your rude squad. Let's think the hell. I'm gonna play this song first. Wait. Not because I did the job, but I thought the same thing and that's why I'm talking. No. Anyway, let's listen to this song first. I love this song so much. I don't want to dance because I'm too tired. This little exercise I'm doing nowadays, I'm too tired all the time. But it's working though. When I first got this dress, it was a bit tight. Listen. Let me dance this song. It's so nice. I can't sit down for this song. I don't know why I always laugh at myself. Tell me calling. Aduh guys, nga interview Soto, nga interview Diaba Soto, ni Kitabu the comedian. Oh, the interview is coming tomorrow hopefully. I'm interviewing Kitabu, I'm so happy. Man, ka interview, Ali get ready. Nya moy salene. Tolkanku dalabatu ide, tolkanku dalabatu nino. Sonkodu, jahilol befala. Subhanallah. What kind of Ibadan one is this? Tolbe kuli. Manye songo be lang kene hones. Sonkodu. Some people were writing. You love the song. I love it too. It's so nice. Oh, table sleeping. Hi. I'm doing attire, people. Look. I'm gonna tell her these things while I'm doing my attire. Tell her and her root squat. You know, let's think, guys. Let me find my Fana background music first. So baxal leen ma damay wax ci hangale ndax tubaab bi may waxal su ngeen bëggee moo def beneen guddi live fi ngoon moo wax xolof ngeen bind promise dinaa ko def fan yi du yàgg ñu waxtaan suñ mbiri society rek mbala waxi nobel wala anything ngeen bëgg ma wax rek wala comédie ok and su ngeen bëggee ma def man dinka woon tamit ngeen waxal ma but right now sorry dama bëgg a def hangale woon ok not das ma hangale dafa baax but you know doomu xaraam ji may waxal si nii moom nitam yi hangale lañ dégg that's the problem so art doomu xaraam ji mean a child that their father is not married to their mother. Yes, that's what I just call you. I told my people that I'm gonna talk to this doomu haram person. I don't even know if your mom is married to your dad or no, who cares, but anyway. That is an insult to my language, so find a barrack. Okay, art. Last thing. Let's take the hell art. You and your squad of bully. Let me low down this. Why is it so loud? You and your squad of bullying. Calling it you love Africa and you want to fix Africa. By the way, I want to talk to us, you know, and the viewers. Us that talking in videos, I mean, and the viewers. First, before I can talk to you about your post, the black woman and that white man, let me talk to you first. Us that talking in the videos in general, me, you, and other people that doing like me and you. I always say this in my language, that it's not just that only us that talking ghetto in the videos are the ghettos here. People that also watch and entertain the ghetto talk, they are also in the ghetto group. So, you and your ghetto-minded talk, calling it and fixing you, and your ghetto-minded people that supporting you, find a barrage, sit down and listen the hell. Listen to this. art. It's not like because I've done these stories, sex stories or whatever you call it, because I was married to a tourist person. Of course, that's how my ass get to Scotland. That's why my ass is talking to you from Scotland. Don't worry, I regret it. So don't worry, I'm Amy, I'm easy. I'm not gonna tell you, I've not regretted. I regret it, to be honest, okay? It's embarrassing, disgraceful. Scotland is not worth it at all. I realize that Scotland is so hard, cold, boring, I hate it. The amount of time I go to Gambia and come back is not enough. I want to go back for good. And I might go back for good soon. So, don't worry about it. And I try to tell the other children. It takes me years though, to try to tell the other girls to not do it. They should only marry somebody that they love and really love. Doesn't matter they're in Europe or not. But it takes me years. It takes years to get to understand that. But because you rude, narcissistic ass, subhanallah, no one can be good around people like you. You know why our community cannot be fixed? You know why this sex tourism is going to continue happening? Art. I told you this art so many times, don't make me scream this night. It's because people like you bringing up their children with ghetto-minded behavior, insulting behavior, bullying behavior. The children don't know their self-worth. Just imagine if you were an African mother. You see how you are rude as fuck like this, yeah? Imagine if you are an African woman who can beat up their children all the time like the way my mom used to beat me for washing up dishes. Why I'm late to wash the dishes? She will beat me, tie my hands, tie my legs, beat me like I've killed the queen. This is why we are marrying these people. Not just that. Not just because we don't know ourselves worth, no. They also marry us. I told you this. The African men love young people more than any white man. Why are you so fucked up and racist? Listen your hypocrite behavior. It's because you have this Jumpa Habarait 1B, 1Z group of people. That's why you're focusing on the white people only. I don't care about white or Indian. You have to just condemn the child marriage in general. I've been through child marriages so many times. I told you this millions of times. It's just you cannot speak my language. My interviews are in the YouTube. When other platform interviewing me. When I was 16, I was married number 4 when I was 16. I'm not embarrassed to say it because this is harmful. It's not good. And we have to tell the truth. The truth can only free us. My married number 4, who was my cousin, I was 16. Him, I love him. The 3 before him, I don't want them at all. I never want to sleep with them. Nothing. The first one didn't sleep with me. It's a long story. The first one never slept with me when they took me to him when I was 11. He was so old, over 60, black man. Listen to your rude ass ad. How many times you want me to tell you this? I know you watch me. You hypocrite, lying ass. You're like, I don't watch these people. These people that are just talking so they can have view. Your ass is looking for view, art. Your ass is looking for view. You went to Africa with no money. It's just like me now, pack my stuff and go to Africa. No money. And I'm used to UK life, comfortable life. So I have to live in a good house. I have a house in Gambia. I have my own land, okay? But my house is not the best because I don't have money. So I'll be like, I want a house similar to UK house. So let me leave this house, this land with my mom until when I have money to build it. So let me just go and rent another comfortable land, place. Then I'll be like, how I'm gonna manage this? Because Africa is expensive here. Then I'm like, I'm gonna be just going on YouTube and insulting all the black Americans all the time, telling them how ghetto they are, how useless they are, how they're not protecting their children, how they're leaving their children to use drugs and prostitute and be in episode, every crime episode and just using drug on the street, people videoing them, stabbing each other, going crazy, and I'll just insult them every day and get views. We all know that us that doing this madness in the videos, we're not the only ghetto-minded people here. Some of you viewers are more ghetto-minded than us. That's why you like it and watch it. You only watch that. I know this. I was doing Facebook videos all these years. I still do it, but I don't do it as much as I'm doing YouTube now. Whenever I click Facebook video and I put someone's name, like when someone did something bad, like the way art is going now and everybody doing video for them. Or you just put someone's name, this person I'm talking to you today, everyone is coming to watch. And when they even come and they see that you're talking nice, they're like, boring. When you see you're insulting their mother's private part, jumping, they're like, yes, ha ha ha, what do you like? So I know this. A lot of us human beings are so ghetto and fucked up, especially 2020, making it worse. But we still, as much as we're so ghetto minded, we have to still tell the truth. Again, your root as listing at. Number one, I keep telling you this, that the people that you're trying to condemn from marrying a white person or anything, because you don't even talk about child marriage, listen to your ass ad. You don't know about the child marriage. It's more harmful than the Tory sex stories in whatever you call it. I've not seen any child prostitute in Gambia. If it's happening, I've never witnessed it. I saw young people though who are under 18, like they could be maybe like 15, 16, 17. It's not even easy to see a 15-year-old to be in the industry. You must come from a bad home. In the Africa Gambia tradition, they rather give their 15-year-old to an old 60-year-old Gambia man, 50-year-old Gambia man to marry them than just leaving them to go and be prostitute in the hotel area. You must be from a junkie home in Gambia. Shut up, you don't know nothing about Gambia. That's not happening there often. You're just saying that so all the pedophile white people can go there. You're so evil and hypocrite. You ass old bitch. I don't care. If Allah is angry with me, I'll pray after. Allah, please, just forgive me. I don't care, Art. Find a barrack. I don't care if I let all my followers down. I mean, sorry, people. It's not that I don't love and respect you guys. I just have to talk to Art now. I'm tired of being nice to Art. It's not because of her. It's because of the amount of people that are happy with the way she's talking. This is why. So, now, like I said, Art, let's think you don't know nothing about Africa. If you want people to stop marrying any white person that they don't love, or black people that they don't love. Do you know how many of us black people that they marry and they don't love us? Just because we're in Europe. Your root as if you don't have a man. You could get married by a Gambian man if you are not clever. If you meet a Gambian man that is good in bed, if you're like, you just fall for it, yeah. You might be lucky they love you, but 90% they might not love you because you have fuck ghetto ass attitude. Who won that nightmare fucking job have ghetto ass, depressed, hopeless, drug attitude? No one is gonna stay with you like that. Gambian men are very like, you cannot talk to them like the way I'm talking like this. They're gonna divorce your ass like this. Who the hell are you? And you're gonna talk to your man like that. I can bet in the Quran that you talk to your man like that. Whoever the hell your man is. Because the way you're addressing this nation like this, and they've not done you nothing. You continue doing it all the time like an ass old fuck. So if you have a man, you're gonna talk to them like that because that's who you are, 100%. Adi! Yut ma sukar se ngir yalla. Sukar se. So, let's think the hell. If you want the child married to white person or married to any person that you don't love in general to stop, you have to make sure that you educate these women. You have to target the schools. Ending up akudu. Sukasa ending up akudu, please. You have to target the schools. Sorti ko si pati sukur si bi fajiya jela sukur si covered bi sorti ko si pot bi indi ko akudu gi, please. You have to target the schools to talk to the children, the high school or like primary 7 children that are beginning to grow older. But you have to target their mothers more. You have to know the events which you can create to have their mother's attention. You have to know the radio station to go to so they can listen to you, because a lot of them have radios. The poor people that are doing that, they don't even have TV. Most of the time, they have radios, or even if they have TV, it might be no electricity or something. But in the radio, that's where they can hear you. But you don't know nothing about how to do anything, about how to fix anything. You just clicking video talking like a hopeless army joke. Anyone can do that. Thank you, Adi. And these people will not listen to you. They don't listen to YouTube. I told you this all the time. Are you mad? You're not living in Gambia. These people that allow their children to marry any old person, they don't listen to YouTube. Why are you so fucked up? You're so ghetto and asshole. You don't know nothing, how to fix nothing. I told you that. They don't listen to YouTube. Even my house, my compound, they never listen to YouTube. Hardly ever. That's why they don't see any of my video. That's why you don't see them commenting. Because it's so expensive. The moment they click YouTube and they don't have Wi-Fi. The moment they click it, their 4G is finished. And Africa is all about saving money when you don't have money. They don't care about you insulting them, calling it, I'm fixing you, so they can watch you and waste their internet. Who the hell is your fucking rude ass, old ass? I'm sorry, everybody that is listening to this. I'm so sorry, but hey, I'm tired of, art now. Because they normalize her narcissistic, effing, rude ass, ghetto fuck behavior. They normalize it, liking it every time, calling her queen. So, let's all be queen, shall we? If any hypocrite supporter of her telling me to not talk to her like that, I will jump in this scream and strangle you. Because you say that what she's doing is good. So shut up. If you don't like it that I'm doing it, shut up and get the hell out. Don't bring my African woman behavior. Art. I told you this all the time. We're not lacking ghetto behavior. We have ghetto behavior all over Africa. Why the fuck are you so fucked up? You don't know that Africa don't lack ghetto behavior. And you're making the ghetto behavior worse. Look at how you're bringing it back to me. All these months have been good. I never allow anybody in our community to make me angry that I have to talk like this. But you bring me back to this art. Look at this art. Allah is going to punish you for that, even though you don't believe in Allah. Because I was good this whole time, and now you're destroying me again, you see? Let's think. These women don't know the value of their children. These women are the ones that allowing their children to do this. Some of them will even pray for their children to find an old white man or anybody. When they're working in the hotel. They'll pray for you. My mom used to pray for me too when I used to work in the hotel. Pray for me to have opportunity, they call it. I pray for God to give you good, big opportunities there. They know the opportunity is for you to meet a white person to marry you and take you to Europe. They don't care how old is the white person. I wasn't young. I was lucky. I was like 24 when I started working there. So I was clever. I know how to play my game, which is that's why I got this old white guy, Scottish guy to marry me and brought me here. I know how to play my game. Okay? I know how to make up lies, like I come from no sex before marriage culture. So if anyone sex me and they don't marry me, I'll go crazy or I'll die or I'll never have children. I tell all kind of lie, okay, subhanallah, I know, but it's past. I was young, I wanted to come here, who cares? So I lie all kind of lie, and he was also looking for somebody to marry, so I was lucky. But he wasn't marrying me because he loved me. He was marrying me to annoy his ex-partner then. Because his ex-partner then, he went with his ex-partner to Gambia, and the ex-partner dumped him for a Gambian man. I explained this in my comedy video so many times. So when the ex-partner dumped him for a Gambian man, when he tried, how they say when you go black, you don't go back white. Sometimes it's true. So when the partner tried a Gambia man, it was just a boyfriend and girlfriend kind of a partner. Okay? So when the woman tried a Gambian man, the woman just dumped him. Yeah, the woman was like, whoop, I'm done with you. The woman was also old. She was over 60. And then they come back to Scotland and he was so angry. He kept telling the woman, this man don't love you, right? He's younger than you. He just want to come to Scotland. And the woman was like, who cares? And they keep arguing. And then he said, me too, I'm going to go and marry a younger person. That's how he come back, and he stays in the hotel where I was working at the beach, braiding the hair. He saw me straight away with the other girl. I was with the other girl, I don't know if she still work there. Some of the people that I used to work with, they watch me, they know the story. And he saw me and he just told me, are you married? I said, no, I was wearing my nice African dress. And I was 24 and he was 60. I think 61 even, or 60 definitely. And he said, are you married? I said, no, I was married before, but not now. And he said, I'm looking for a wife. I said, okay, Yako Yagal. Yako Yagal is like, you are the one that wasting time here, not me. That's Yako Yagal. I said, Yako Yagal. And he just said, anyway, I want us to go on a dinner date and talk about it. And we went to a dinner date, I remember the whole dinner date, he was just arguing and complaining about this man. I don't want to mention his name. This man that his ex-girlfriend was dating. Because I remember when he come to Gambia that day, he brought a gift that the ex-girlfriend asked him to bring for this man. And he told me, I want to go to this so-so hotel to give this so-so person who worked there this gift from this so-so woman. I don't want to mention her name. I don't know if she's alive because this man died of cancer a few years ago now. I think it's like 2 years or so. So I think this woman, I don't know if she's alive. They're old. He was sex thing, and this is like 14 years ago. And he liked to drink alcohol a lot. So he cannot live long, and he ended up having cancer. He even lived long. I think, hell man, I'm dying. It's so hot. He even lived long because when you're drinking like the way he drank, normally you don't live long, but he was lucky. Anyway, I think it was also because he only drink when he's off work. But then later, I think when he got retired, he was just drinking every day. But he was like working 4 days and off 4 days. And those 4 days that he off, he was just drinking the whole time. Well, when I was with him. Because he also said he was doing it so he can kick me out of the house. Because I was with him and I was really bad then, okay? Because I never want him to touch me or anything. I keep asking for forgiveness, but I hope Allah forgive me anyway. So I never liked him touching me then, like, so he used to hate it and just curse and insult me and call me black bee and everything and just going crazy. Woo! It's so hot. So it's like, I don't want to explain too much about this guy's story because then I will not talk to art properly, but I don't even know why I'm explaining all this about this guy. Anyway, I'll have to make a special video about this guy if I have to make a video about this guy, okay? I'm only dying because I've not done attire for a while now because I don't have attire in the house for a while now. So my hands are not used to holding the hot cup. So, attire thing. We call it kasi attire. So it's like, there are some people that will go to the industry, okay? Most of the people that have like might do young sex tourism, I'm thinking the people that might do it, I don't know if they're still having that because now that the beach industry is more security now. But I don't know if they have adults that arranging some bombsters who arranging young girls for these people. I don't know. I've never saw it. I've never experienced it. And my work there, I didn't work there long. And I just have the chance and I leave. So I don't know much about the industry at all. Like some dirty stuff that can go on there. But I know that you have, like I said, young people, maybe like 16, 17, or even 15. And they look big, And if they work in the industry, they used to work there selling bananas, apples, put it on a plate and carry it, especially the poor ones, okay? And they work in the beach and selling it. But after that was condemned because of the Jame armies, they start coming there condemning that. But you see one or two, selling sometime. And some of these pedophile old men will try to like buy some fruit and maybe they will try to be friends with them slowly. I don't know how they do it. I've never witnessed one. The people that I saw that was doing sex tourism or whatever you call it, dating this white man, they were not underage. But I saw them when I was working there or when I went out. Because at first when I started working there, I wasn't going out. But after there was a girl who I used to work with, and we went out a couple of times. I think it was a New Year, the first time. And the other time, I think it was either her birthday or my birthday. And we went to nightclub, which was my first time going to nightclub ever in my life then. And that was when I first went to the Gambia nightclub then. And I saw these girls, but most of them were not Gambians. And they're smoking. But now I heard they said it's more Gambians. And when I was in Gambia last year, me and my cousin went out once. I saw a lot of girls that you can tell they're Gambians. And you can tell they're like 20, some are even under 20. That was sad. And they dress such sexy dresses. Some dress in shorts. Nice body, shaking their bum in the club like this. I'm like, hey. And they don't even have any white person in that club, hardly ever. They have these Lebanese people there though, dancing with these girls. I'm like, the Lebanese people there was. But our Gambian men can be worse. And just African men in general, a lot of them. Most of our ministers, people in government, all the big rich people in Africa, 90% of them have 10 girlfriends that are like 20 or younger. You don't know our problem? It's our people who teach our children that. So before you insult us, I don't have a problem you talking about our problem. I love it. It's just you're talking about it in a bully ass fuck ghetto way. That's why I'm talking to you like this. If you were talking about it like a normal human being, trying to tell people why they shouldn't do this, like a normal human being, I would love it. I will even share your videos. I don't care you hate me or no. I'll share your video. But it's because you're insulting us. as if, this is something that you can just insult us and we just jump and get out of it. No. Number one, like I said, the people that are doing it, they're not going to watch you. It's only your squad of racists towards your own black people, jump her bridge, 1B, 1Z, ghetto-minded people. It's not all the 1B are ghetto-minded, sorry. I think you still have some people that are okay and are 1B, but anyway. I think a lot of the people, the way they're behaving, a lot of the 1B people, the way they're behaving, they're like ghetto-minded, especially your master art. That's why I'm calling you all ghetto-minded. I'm sorry if you're not. So then you guys just insult us. If you just see something, like you just see me doing the attire now, instead of insulting me about the attire, understand why I'm doing the attire. Understand that I grew up drinking this effing attire. That's why I miss it. That's why I'm doing it in Scotland. So you can ask, what is the attire? What's in it? Why do you like it? So I can explain to your ghetto ass. Subhanallah. No one can be good in our community. Are you guys finding this really hard to be good in our community? Never mind at us or no. Like, even if you have a wife sometime or a friend or anything in our community, it's so hard to deal with us. I know it's a lot of the women that it's hard to deal with too. Starting from me, I'm not the best at all. I don't like men that cheat or men that cannot make love to you correctly or appreciate you. I will not. So I guess the men also not gonna like me. A lot of them that are not like that. But anyway. So art, find a barrage. Ah, so nice. Find a barrage. You don't know why this sex tourism is happening, and it's gonna happen. You know why? It's gonna continue happening more. And I saw one of you comment in that post of art saying that, this is why they don't want us there. Because they know that when we come, we're gonna try to stop that sex tourism. Like I said, people that are doing the sex tourism, they're not watching you. They don't have internet to watch you. If they're 10, maybe one will watch you, which is one of those girls that are big girls. They're not underage. They're like 20 or more. They're professional whore like you. They have their house, nice cars, doing this as a professional job, white man or not. Those one might stroll in a Gambian YouTube channel and see your rude ass and just laugh because they get off fuck as you. They're not going to give a F. They're not going to stop. So the people that you're talking for, the people that you're talking for when you're insulting is us abroad and your ghetto-minded followers in America that like you insulting us. That's all. Nothing else. Now, how is that going to stop sex tourism? This sex tourism, that if it's going to happen, and for young people, it's going to happen to the poor young people that they don't have internet and they're not even going to listen to you. And if they're going to listen to you, they're not going to care because you're using bullying language. You're not talking to them because when you're talking to somebody about something that is so bad, and something that is like drug addict or someone that is a whore or someone that's addicted to something, just like the way your rude ass is, okay? The way I'm talking now, it's not going to make you stop your rude ass, is it? It's going to make you do it more to annoy me now, is it? Fairness. Why are you so fucking fucked up and mad and dumb? You don't know how human mind works. Why are you so stupid? And you're always talking like you're educated. You don't know nothing. I am 100% more clever than you. I don't like using these words at all. I'm not somebody who's like, oh, I'm better than this person. I never actually used that until now, to be honest. My videos will know. To be honest, I use it a couple of times in my language when some people are claiming like you, saying that they're educated, they understand what they're talking about, but then they're bullying or doing things wrongly. Then I will mention for even me that never been to school, I will never do what you did, or I'm more clever than you, whatever, for doing da-da-da. But I hardly say it. But you, I'm proud to say it. You're so fucked up and know nothing. Where is this small candle? Oh. You're so fucked up and know nothing. And you're always talking like you understand life more than the 19-0 ancestors. What's the word? Sort up your ghetto ass mind ass art. It's not like we don't want you to talk about this. All you narcissistic, hypocrite, lying idiots commenting there. Don't tell me why I'm cursing on you now. See how hypocrite you are. You're going to have problem with the way I talk. When you are supporting her for the way she's talking and insulting us in the comment too, to add to her insult. You're saying that, oh, she doesn't want us, this is why they don't want us to go there. Who doesn't want you to go there? Who are you talking to? Gambia is the most welcoming, loving country in the world. We have our bad, but we have that thing. You cannot take that away from us. That welcoming, loving thing is in us. It's what protecting us. Even though we try to be bad, we cannot because we have this. So don't try to paint us bad. It's not that we only want the white, we don't want you. No. You are lying too if you say that. Well, not me. Me, I love everyone that is a normal human being. That's all. I don't see color. And you will never make me see color. You will never make me see color. By the way, a lot of you hypocrite 1B, 1Z people. Why you guys are so hypocrite? You're waking up from America. All of you 1B, 1Z, 1QW people are waking up from America. You're waking up, what's the word? You get up every morning in America. I don't know how to say this in English. You can, American guy here in my language. There are certain things in African word that if you want to change it to English, it just doesn't sound well. We say in American again the hero. Yena ngi ho hero America but bu set same dane joy bu xamadi bi wax naan 1B 100 1Z no to white person. Tay na ngi hero America. You're waking up from America every day. You're waking up from America. Why your ass is not in the next flight? I'm sorry, you see you guys making me. You see how you guys making me do? You see? I am so now you're angry. And that is always going worse for us. If you're angry, you're hypocrite. I don't care who you are. So do not get angry here. Behave or you leave. You get angry, you're hypocrite, narcissistic, hypocrite, two-faced, jump habarai, hate Africans. If you're angry, you're all that. So behave or you leave. Now let's take. So, at your group of 1B, 100, 1Z, 1Q, 120, 1 whatever. Why they waking up what's the English word? How can I put this in English properly? Why do they have to wake up in America? Yeah, that's the thank you, Allah. Why do they have to wake up in America? They should be waking in Africa. They should wake up in Africa every morning, looking at the birds and the tree, and then start talking about their 1Z, 1QW. Their keyboard mouse should be commenting that on your post. I'm here in Bakote. I'm here in Gunjur. I'm here in Kololi. I'm here in Sukuta. I'm here in Basse. I'm here in... You don't even know the villages. Like Nyomi, Basse. You don't even know Africa life because you've never been anywhere. You don't have a normal, good, honest Gambian friend, loving, caring, to show you places and explain to you the culture. Because you're rude as fuck. You're only gonna have people that walk in with you and get the money and leave. They don't want nothing to do with you, even though they're smiling, because they know you're rude fuck ass. Because you're going on Facebook insulting their ancestors, insulting the whole continent. And then you're employing them. They're just smiling because they need job. Just like they will be smiling for the old white person and they don't love the white person. Get to hell, man. Africa have problem. Ooh! Hot as F. I don't care that I'm burning. Listen. Africa have problem of people, like I said, from childhood, they beat their children so hard. Talk to them so hard that the children lost self-confidence, lost self-love. They also give the children to get married young most of the time. To old people even. So even if that didn't happen to this girl, for example, this girl will not find it hard to do it because she see the other girls that are doing it, their parents doing it to them. And it's fine, everyone laughing and joking like nothing happened. So how will they know that it's wrong? By you insulting them, that will make them stop. They're just going to look at you as a rude, as fuck ghetto woman who is insulting them because they are poor And now they will want to do that so they can be rich, so you don't insult them anymore. You don't know why we're doing that. I told you this so many times, we're only doing it because of people that are bullying us that we are poor. I live poverty in Africa. I know how you're poor when people bully you. It will make you do almost anything. Doesn't matter if it's an old white man or old anybody, they will do it. Even if it's an old African man, they will do it. Do you know how many old African men that marry young people in Africa that have money? The old African men that have money in Africa, or the old African men that don't even have money can also marry a young person anyway, especially in the villages. And the old African man that is abroad here, if you know the amount of old African men that will go and marry a younger person in Africa and bring them back here, then you suck your rude ass. Oh, I forgot, you just racist. You don't want the white people to do it. How fucked up. I feel sorry for you, to be honest. Do you sleep at night thinking about all the white people that is sexing the black people in the world and you cannot do nothing about it? All the Chinese, Indians, different race sexing each other. How do you sleep at night thinking about that art? Because I am so damn many and you cannot do fuck all about that. Your racist ass 1Z cannot stop it. So don't bother. Unless you're gonna live depressed all your life and die of cancer young, hope not. Too much stress causes cancer, you don't know this. I thought you say you're clever. You're warm food, womb this, womb that. Why are you so obsessed about womb like a witch? You're always talking about womb. It's scary. You're always talking about womb and womb this, womb that. How are you so weird and fucked up at? Honestly, it's the same that you went to Gambia first before the other normal Americans. Honestly, it's the same. I feel sorry for all the normal black Americans, to be honest, people. I feel so sorry for you guys. Because I will paint all of you this close, this paint. So after you guys go, everybody will look at you guys like, what? A lot of people will just judge you because Africans are very good at judging when 1 or 2% do something, they'll just think the whole people is like that. So I try to not be like that. You know, this is why I cannot separate. I cannot say that all whites are bad like your 1Z is doing, because I don't do that. If I was doing that, I would say all of you are bad. Look at you are. Or you think you're good? You see how fucked up you are. You don't even know what is good and bad. You don't know what is A and Z. You think you're good? You think you're good the way you're doing your videos and just the way you are. You think that's good? You think just because you eat avocado and eat salad like a goat every day, now you're good because you don't eat meat and like job or whatever. Do you not see that Black Panther actor? Rest in peace. I think he was healthy. He had cancer. Doesn't matter you're healthy or no. I pray no one have cancer anyway, but anyway, when you're saying that this, you know, the fat people, let's talk about how you hate the fat people too. You know? Which is, you hate me too. I'm among the fat people, remember? That's not why I'm responding to you. I'm just responding to your ass because of the amount of support your ass is getting for the way your ass is. That's why. Now, let's think the hell. You hate fat people. You hate everything anyway, fat or not. And then, you say that we are bullies and we African, we hate people and we are bullies and we hate you guys. You're fucking lying, subhanallah. You are the hater here and you're the bully. Now, let's think the hell. You say that the fat people, someone like me, you know, that we are going to die young. And just we're going to die of cancer or whatever, you know, because we are unhealthy. But I don't think you love us. That's why you're saying that art. Let's just be real. I don't think you're trying to save us. You don't love no one. I'll tell you who you are because you don't know who you are. Sometimes when life gets to you so much, you see a different person. You think you are this person when you are that person. Now let's think the hell out. You have no love. I can bet my life on that. You have no genuine love for nobody. Because everybody that you love, this is why you have no love. Let's think. I can see it in your videos all over you. Not that I'm the best person. No one is perfect. You might be seeing whatever you are seeing in my videos, you know. But let's think to what I'm saying now. Whenever you love anyone, And this including your children, if you have one, your husband, your whatever. If you're married, that is. You will only love them if they're doing what you like. Just like you're doing your followers. Nothing else add. 100% I can bet my life on that. They have to do what you like, 100%. You cannot compromise nothing. That's how you love someone. That's not love. That's slave behavior. Blackmail, narcissistic fuck behavior. Don't you think so? Or you're gonna be hypocritical now, yeah, and deny that. Find a better art. Why I'm talking to you is not because you're talking about no. It's because you're a bully fuck who need to back off and work with themselves. And you're not doing that. That's what I'm doing too. So don't worry, I'm not the best. I did bad videos and I'm still doing bad video. For example, you're making me do this video that I hate. I wish I don't have to do this video. But I back up and try to fix myself, okay? I try to do research on the power of communication. I try to do research on the power, how to be a good influencer, how to talk, to benefit the community, the things to not say and things to say and stuff like this. You can still be honest, but if you cannot teach the community moral and manners with the way you talk, you cannot teach them nothing. How ghetto fuck minded can you get to not understand this? You're gonna be 40 soon. You're my age. How are you so fucked up that you don't understand life? Even 5-year-olds are cleverer than you. How do you not know that if you cannot teach someone how to have moral, you cannot teach nothing? Without moral and peace, nothing will be fixed in this world. How do you not know that this world is not fixing because people don't have enough moral and peace and love for each other? How do you not know that? Every clever individual understands that the only thing we are lacking in this world is not ghetto-minded, insulting behavior like what me and you doing now, like what you're making me do. It's not that. Everyone knows that. What we lack is moral and pure love for every human being, different race. That's what we are lacking. People are loving animals instead of people. People are loving cats and dogs and giraffes and whatever. I love animals, but you cannot love animals more than you love people. A lot of people will actually tell you physically like this: I hate people. I don't like people. I hate people. I don't like people. A lot of people will tell you this physically. And I'm like, what? So you must hate yourself. Are you not people, or you're now a giraffe, or what are you? So if you cannot teach human beings how to fix the world, including fixing your own ass, which is to have manners, morals, and to have pure love, and to know how to communicate. If you cannot teach people that, don't bother teaching them nothing. How the hell are you going to fix a whole nation at? A whole continent? You say you're fixing a whole continent anyway. Even the tiny Gambia alone. How are you going to fix it without communication? You don't know that Africa, our problem is we don't have communication. We don't know how to communicate because everyone is rude like you. But you're fucked up. You're ghetto. That's why your rudeness is more. You're rude and then you're ghetto. You are everything that you call people in your videos and more. That's why your one is worse. But this is our problem. I've been telling you this from day one. From my first response to you, I keep telling you our problem is we don't know how to communicate with love and kindness. How the hell is someone going to listen to you when you are insulting them hard? Who the F do you think you are? Even the queen, when she stand here and start insulting people now, nobody will listen to her. Why do you think a lot of people don't take Donald Trump normal? Because his word that he used. People don't care how rich you are. Why do you think a lot of people like the queen in England here? She's so polite. The queen is so polite and disciplined when she's talking. You just want to sleep and calm. Even when you are depressed, you forget all the stress. Because the kind words he used. And you have junkie ghetto ass Donald Trump like you, talking to people like he owned them, effing this and just behaving like an asshole ghetto person. No one cares when you are like that. You don't know this. I know it. But why I understand you so much, why I never get too angry with you, why I don't even want you deported, is that I know you're burning. You have too much pain. You're like me, but you're just tiny bit worse because you're from America. You don't have that African thing in you to keep your ass with that little tiny manner. You lost it all because of your ghetto ass from America. This is your problem. But you're hurting like me or worse. I don't know whatever the fuck you've been through. I pray you get help. If you will ever want to heal your ass. Only you can save your ass, by the way. So, just so you know. So, doesn't matter where you go, you're deported or not, your root ass is going to continue your madness wherever you are and get worse. So, no point deporting your ass anywhere. Let's take out. It's good that you're doing this. You know why? Because there's more people like you. So, that's why I'm talking. I'm not talking for just you. I'm talking for those people like you that watch you and love what you're doing. And then you have some hopeless Africans who are like, I'm from Africa, but I like what you're doing. Good, Queen, keep the job. Hey! Those are those Africans that will beat their children to death for not washing the dishes and stuff. You know, like any little things. You know? That's why they think you're insulting has idiotic behavior to address a whole continent is fine. How can that be fine? You're not just talking to one Amijo, you're talking to a whole nation. Their ancestors, you are insulting their ancestors, calling the whole Africa whore. Subhanallah. All of these countries are whore. Everywhere you go, they have prostitutes, all age. UK is worse. If you know the amount of underage people that prostituting themselves online in this UK, people that are under 18. If you know it, your ass will shut up. I'm not saying, like I said, we shouldn't talk about this. But you don't have to insult us just because we are poor and we have to take it and shut up because you're from America. Who the hell are you? Who cares where you're from? Are you feeding people? You're not feeding no one. And you're making it difficult for these people to have their citizenship. I'm telling you. I 100% think that you contribute to why the government is delaying them. I hope not. They shouldn't delay them because I believe they're not all like you. Anyway, I'm going to go soon. But yeah, I feel like coming here to do my attire and talking to you tonight. That picture, putting it up and making videos to insult us will not stop anything. You're only sending the picture 5 people to Gambia thinking that that's happening there. So you're making it to happen. Because you can talk about it without putting a picture, number one. Number two, you can also talk about it without making it like it's happening everywhere, even in the market it's happening. Because then you're going to send all the hungry ass old pedophile people to be like, oh, I'm booking my next holiday there. That's all that you're doing. So, like I said, it's not that we've not been talking about this. If you say that you're lying, we've been talking about it for years. You just don't know we're talking about it because you don't have us as Facebook friend or nothing. And we've been talking about it on Facebook and even in our YouTube channels nowadays, someone like me on YouTube and other Gambians. But I was talking about people going with the white people, you know, when they're on holiday, and even black people when they're on holiday, and just thinking they will bring them to Europe and allowing them to do stuff with them. I was talking about that all these years and other people too. But I focus more in our men in general. Our whole culture is, our men, number one, have to change. I say this all the time. If our men change the way they treat women, the whole Africa will start developing. I say this millions of times. If our men all start talking to each other and not be embarrassed to talk about it, as they're even embarrassed because they're even embarrassed to talk about it, when you start to talk about it, the other men will look at you as weak or whatever. They're not even, a lot of them will not even have open conversation about how they neglect women and children and how they're supposed to think of how to take them serious now, like some countries do. They cannot even have that conversation. They will have conversation about other things instead. And this is what they should be talking about. Because when they start respecting the women, treating the women nicely, stop abusing them and just marrying a lot of women and cannot even look after them, and then the children gonna sleep with whoever the fuck they can sleep with because they have no father to be there for them. They have too many children, marrying 2, 3 wives, cannot even feed them and going crazy. Hitting the children all the time, hitting their mother sometimes, and the mother hitting the children because they're stressed. Some of them also are child married. Some of their mothers, a lot of them are child married to this man. They don't love this man, and then they have a lot of children with this man, and the man marries somebody else on top of that. Look at that amount of stress on this woman. How she's gonna help her children? And she have to go and work for them to eat, no money for them to eat. The man don't have money to feed them, and he marries somebody else and abandon them sometime, or just marry somebody else. So these children have no more, it's like they have no mother, no father, nothing. It's like how I was brought up. You have your father and your mother, but it's like you don't have them. You have to be an adult in a young age, learn how to survive. You're just thinking about Europe then. You don't care about rude fuck art cat opening her ass old fuck talking. Even if you go to the school and talk to these children, if they have school that is, or talk to their mothers, nothing will change. Because the children just want to have a life, so your ass can stop insulting them. Because you're only insulting them like this because you think you're better than them because you're from America. Fuck your ass. Don't tell me that I have to watch my mouth. I don't want to hear. If anyone say that, I'm going to block them. I'm sorry, but look, this is me angry. Art, I'm not angry because I've been through this thing you're talking about. No. I'm angry because you're fucked up ass. Adi, don't fire it at me so they fight up. That's not living better at Mutang. Can't get a time. Hit every fight up, Kamlan. Negi for Tangre. Hit every fight up, Kamlan. Can't get a time, then I just fat. Fatang the oil to Linko.
Wow, it's very hot.
Fatang the oil to Linko. Tia Cosecon. You have fat over. So, art, last time. If you want this child marriage, this, you don't even talk about child marriage anyway. You focus on the white people more. You don't know that the black people themselves damaging their own children more than the white people. This is why a lot of people were angry with the Black Lives Matter. The Fatanga, they must send it down for Fatanga. I saw some people were angry with the Black Lives Matter, some Americans and other people, saying that the black people themselves hurt each other more. They kill each other more than the white people. It's true. Get to hell out. Now listen the fuck, subhanallah. The people that is abusing their children, that making the children marry anybody, white or blue, just to get a life. It's their own parents and their own people. It's not every Gambian person that is doing that. The ones have normal home, normal, upbringing, all over Africa. The ones have normal parents who are there for them, normal upbringing. They don't do it. A lot of them don't even marry white people or any race. Doesn't matter what race you are. They don't even marry another tribe from Gambia or any other tribe from Africa that is not their tribe. They are that strict. And they have father that is there for them. They have proper upbringing. It's not the whole continent is like this. That you're just rude as fuck and you don't know nothing about the continent. That's why you're talking like the whole continent is like this. It's not the whole continent is like this. It's only for the ones that don't have proper upbringing. They also don't have money. The lack of proper upbringing brings poverty. Because a lot of these African men will jump and marry a woman when they don't even have money to feed themselves. And then a lot of them also, the little tiny money they have, they want to put aside 1 or 2 girlfriends. And African girlfriends are expensive. They don't date you for free. No matter how good you are in bed, they don't care. You have to buy them wigs and dress. You mad. You don't know our culture problem. Shut the fuck. You don't know nothing about the culture. You just talk a lot like me and talking for money. That's all. You're not fixing nothing. You're so broken to fix anything. You can't even fix yourself. How you fix nothing? If you can fix nothing, you fix your language. The language that see how I'm talking like this and you talk worse. Because you're talking for the whole continent. You know me, I'm trying to talk to you only. You talk for the whole continent, which is why you talk worse. And you talk worse anyway. Fuck yourself, Art. You don't know nothing about Africa. And you will never know it. I try to educate you all the time, but you're so ghetto that you never listen. Thank you, Adi. Take it home.
Yeah, on the plate.
Bu ma di làkk tubaab su ma lay waxal xolof man nga maa wax ne ndax ma teg ko si palaat nga naan ma indi plate. Ok man léegi te ma pare vidéo su ma paree nga ñëw. Let's take art. I'm gonna go soon. Let's take the hell. I'm trying to play this song again. You don't know Africa problem and you will never know it until you die. Until you get old and die. You will never know Africa problem. Because you're rude as fuck. You will not bring yourself down to mix with the locals. Learn the culture. Talk with genuine people who understand the culture and tell you the deep problem of the culture. So you can train your ass to calm the hell down and have manner. And find out how to talk to people from deep from the roof. The problem is from the roof. It's not like the water you're seeing here. You know, like when the pipe broke, you see water here, you're like, eh. It doesn't stop the water. You have to dig and fix the pipe. You're bowing like a dog just for view. Anyone can do that. You're ruining my job for me. I was talking about how to do self-healing, how to move on from childhood pain, how to do this, how to do that. And I do my little comedy videos as well. But since you start insulting us, you ruin everything for me. Because I always have to come and explain to you. Whenever you do a bad video, I have to come and analyze things for you. Get to hell. The problem is not just people marrying old white person or whatever, no. Or young white person or whatever. It's not about white person or Chinese person. That's not the problem. That's just little bit adding to the problem. For example, the Chinese ruining the country with the fish factory, whatever, you know, like. But the people that marrying those old white person or just any foreign person in general to get to Europe, even if they don't love them, or even any black person in general to get to Europe, even if they don't love them, they will do it or they will come to the back way. They will come through the sea and die. If they're not lucky, but they must come to Europe. So, if you want, you have to talk to them. Any of those 90% of the people you see dating tourist people, by the way, they're not doing it for money or nothing. They're doing it so they can have chance to go to Europe. Most of them, unless if the person is a professional whore and doing it for job. You don't have many Gambians who do that, by the way. I don't know now, but before, the professional whores that are doing that for job physically, that you can see in Senegambia, telling you I'm a whore or whatever, they were not Gambian, they're foreigners. But now I think you will have some Gambians doing that, but it's not many. Because us Gambians, like I said, we're not lacking, all Africa, we're not lacking bully, ghetto ass behavior like you're doing, pardon me. So when you come out physically that you're a whore, or when you're living like a whore physically, everyone will just insult you, insult your mother, insult your whole family about it. It'll be like a big shame for the whole family. So normally people wouldn't want to do that in Gambia. So you have other foreigners from another country will come and do it because they feel like nobody know them. So they'll do it with the tourists. But now you have some Gambians doing it because they're copying those people, you know. Just like your videos will bring a lot of people like you. This is why I keep condemning your videos and I will never stop. For people that gonna copy you to know that they don't have to copy you. Because this your video will make everybody think that it's okay to click a video and insult the whole nation or insult the whole black American or insult anyone. So so those people that are Gambian that are dating the whites or anybody, any tourist person, it could be a Gambian boy or Gambian girl that doing that. Okay, but it's normally they're doing it so they're hoping this person will marry them and take them to Europe. Normally they don't just like, I'm selling my V for $20 or whatever, no. Normally they're like trying to date them, you know, like hoping they will marry them and take them to Europe. Sometimes it's love, depend who this tourist person is. But sometimes if this tourist person is so old and wrinkled, and this person is young, obviously the tourist person themselves, I don't care if they are white or blue or black, they should know that this person doesn't love them. Duh, are they mad?
So then the person will just go along with it. But I already explained in the beginning. I don't want to keep on repeating. I already explained why these people are doing this. Because the culture itself has a lot of pedophilia. What's the English word? Has a lot of men that like young people. Black man, like a white man or no. The whole of Africa, India, Pakistan, all these third world countries, they love to marry young people, abuse the young people, touch them, do stuff to them all the time, white person or no. Even if you take all the white people or Chinese or whatever, I don't know if the Chinese are doing it too. Yeah, I heard they say they're doing it too. But like, all the tourists that are doing this, if you take them all out of whatever country, their people will still do it more. That's where the people learn it from. So, and if your ass is as ghetto as this, then you cannot teach the locals how to develop their children in a way that they will not have that mind. When you are insulting the adult, they will listen to your fuck ghetto ass. Your fuck ghetto America ass. They're gonna look at you as you're treating them like that's because they don't have nothing. They will not want to hear your word. They will just laugh at you like you're a high comedian. That will even make them do it more, because they'll say that because they are poor, you're bullying them, so now they want to become somebody like you. In Africa, when you're poor, people bully you so much. It's not just you bullying us there. Our people bully us too. I live poverty. Growing up, my whole life, I know poverty. People bully you like mad. Like, you see the way you bully us? People do that. So, when you're raised from a home that people neglect you, your parents neglect you, and then people bully you for being poor, and then people marrying you, from a young age, people that are older than the white man that is going to marry you even. Then, how you not going to marry any jumper hybrid person and go to Europe or whatever? You can stop that. Your rude ass can stop that. Your rude get a fuck ass insulting will stop that. Get to hell, fuck yourself out. You can never fix any Africa. I feel sorry for you, by the way. Because sometimes when you're talking, it's like you're dying with pain. I don't know, it's the pain of wanting to fix Africa, or it's the pain of you have something killing you that you're hiding. I don't know which pain it is. But I feel sorry for you. But yeah, you cannot fix Africa like this. Like I said, I'm not talking for you only. I'm talking for if you have other people that watch you and want to fix Africa, because I see how much light they give in your madness. So if they're going to end up going to Africa in the future or just thinking of how to fix Africa, then they should know how to fix it. This is why I keep explaining myself. But I'm not talking so you can stop. I know you will never stop. You're too narcissistic and rude to stop anything. I'm going to go soon, people. I don't know, some people writing, but me, when I'm talking, I don't read anything. I just want to talk until I'm done. Juma Mubarak. Yeah, I'm drinking ataya and I just keep talking. I didn't want to read anything because I don't want to distract myself. I'm trying to play this song again, but then the art is coming. Oh yeah, Fana too. Inspire me with Maram. Oh, what is Maram? You're proud to be Gambian. Hi. Gambia is nice and cute. We have a lot to fix in Gambia, but not ghetto ass cannot fix it. Ghetto ass cannot fix anything. We're not lacking that. I keep telling this ass olders. As he's so ass olders, he cannot understand nothing. What the hell, man? What home did this person grow up in? If they have any home. You can read a book even if you don't have home training. There's a lot of mindful books on how to communicate with public kind of a book. What the hell, man? I thought you say you can read. Even me, I can't read. I try to buy those books and listen to those audiobooks. Hello, Janice. Pass me. Oh, you want attire? It's just the second attire.
I made the first one last night. I mean, it's not last night. It was yesterday around 6, but it was strong, so I couldn't make the second one. So I'm just making the second one. I thought Gambia has a con conservative. I don't know what's that. Moreland country. What is that? My reading is not good. Controversy. No, it's not controversy. Conse conservative. I have to look a lot of the things I have to look them up. I'm not in the mood to look up anything now, and I'm using my phone. What's that mean? I mean, please stop. You're killing me. I'm sorry. Just this old bunch is like. Just listen to this song, and I'm gonna do it. Moile. Art, she hate fat people. She's gonna die when she see me like this. She's gonna be so angry. Art, look at my stomach. There's nothing you can do about it, Art. Art, look at my stomach. There's nothing you can do about it. I know you hate fat people, Art. Art, you're gonna find a barrage now because I'm fat or what? Someone wrote something. Contribution of travel and tourism to GDP. You know that 20%. I know, yeah, the tourists they contribute a lot in the country. She cannot stop tourists from going to any country. Especially when she's rude as fuck and not benefiting nothing in the country apart from insulting them. To stop tourists from coming, even if there were no tourists coming, the country will still not be fixed. You have to fix the mentality of the people, and insulting them will not fix nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. If that was gonna fix us by now, we are fixed. The amount of insult we can do. I wanted to do just a head tie, but this top is like, it's gonna keep sewing my boobs unless I have to keep doing it like this. And this is what I don't want, that's why. I'm not used to wearing something that sews anything anymore now. You don't like this also, yeah. You don't like when people have religions. You don't like nothing. How do you survive this whole art? You must be miserable. The things you don't like. Ooh. You know, people that try to get human beings to do things and just to not like anything, I feel sorry for them. You know? Because people cannot stop doing whatever that is. Like, especially if you're rude as fuck. No one is gonna stop nothing because of your rude ghetto ass. And who tell you that you own people? You don't like people who have religions. Gambia is the wrong country for you, Art. I'm telling you, you better go to other countries. I don't know if Ghana have many religious people. Like Gambians, we're not like religious to be honest. Like, for example, when it comes to the way we dress, now it's even better. But before, Gambians will not even dress like Muslim. Like, they hardly like dress like Muslim.
But we are still like 90% Muslim or something like this, like, and it's in our blood. We are so used to it and believe in it. So when you are disrespecting religious people and just going crazy, you don't like people that believe in any God at all. I thought you were clever, Art. So who do you think bring your ass in this world, Art? Art, you rude ass. You rude ghetto vegan avocado ass. Who do you think make it and bring it here? Oh, I forgot you make yourself here. Art, you make yourself. Subhanallah, I'm not allowed to say that anyway as a Muslim, but you know, that's how you behave like. So Art, I know you watch me, your rude ghetto ass lying F Art. I'm waiting for my video that you say you're gonna do for me, Art. Come on. Do it so I can laugh. I'm a comedian. I will enjoy it. As I always tell you my story anyway, so you can just use that, abuse me. Don't worry, I'm used to it. My own Gambian community used my child marriage to insult me, so I'm used to it. So go ahead. Let's think, Art. You rude, ghetto, fuck, cocaine, weed, whore, vegan, avocado, want to eat chicken, miss chicken, but promise the world you're vegan and cannot eat chicken. Miserable fucked ass. Cannot fix nothing with it behavior until you clean the behavior of your ass. Art, why you always like, we're gonna clean up this place, we're gonna clean up this place? Art, you're funny. Art, to be honest, you should be a comedian. I'm not joking. Art, I always say this. I always say this. Even when I was watching you the other day with my son was hearing you, my son was seeing you, my son said, oh my God, this woman should be comedian, she'll be very good. I'm not joking. When you're doing the wig thing and putting the pillow on your head and just going crazy and just, you do faces like I'm a joke and just demonstrate what you're talking about and bullying. My son thinks he should be a comedian. I think that too. And why don't you be a comedian? You make money. You can still talk about things. Like what I do. I do comedy if I want, and then I talk about things if I want. I'm all over the place. But Art, you're a pure comedian. You're a born comedian, 100%. That you have that talent. Comedian talent, you have it. Talent of fixing a community. Ooh, far from it. You have talent of bullying and making people laugh. You don't have talent of fixing a community. Until you back out and start cleaning your own ass. Start cleaning your mental health. Learn moral. Learn how to behave. Learn the Africa problem also. Study it. Understand it. Then you understand what kind of medicine we need. But if you continue this your mad ass behavior, I'm gonna tell you this before I go. Then even if you end up curing your ass at the end up cleaning your own ass at the end, and now you have manner, you have moral, you want people to listen now, then nobody will listen. I'm telling you this from my own experience. You're lucky I'm telling you this. You're lucky I'm being honest with you. Sometimes even when you hate the person that you hate, you still have to listen to what they're telling you, depend what they're telling you. Even if you hate me, if you listen to this thing I'm telling you, you can fix Africa. If you want to fix it, but I don't think you want to fix it. When I first started the videos, I was talking with pain. I told you this so many times, Ad, what's wrong with you? I was talking with pain of child marriage, pain of my culture and not being able to talk to my culture all these years. So when I start talking, I was like, this is great. I'll just click my video and all of them will hear me. So I was like, and a lot of them hate me from it. And until now, they don't care I'm a joke change or not. They'll never watch me. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this. I don't want this to happen to your rude ass. So you're going to continue this. It's going to be too late. Let me see if this person WhatsApp me. Sorry, I was listening to my sister from Gambia. I was seeing whether this person that is not well is doing okay, but she said it's doing okay. Art. Like I said, I genuinely feel sorry for you. And I worry for you. Don't see the way I'm going harsh on you like this, insulting you like the way you insult us. I just want you to have a taste of your own food, so you see if you like it or not. I am sure you're not gonna like it, no matter how, doesn't matter how ghetto-minded your ass is. Then you know also a tiny bit of how we feel listening to you all the time, saying it to our whole continent. And then you will know if you can fix us, giving us that pain, and then we will listen to you still. Then if you really want to fix us, you will try to calm your asshole ghetto ass down so you can fix us. Or you don't want to fix us, you continue insulting us. And I'm going to continue responding. We just do it for fun like comedian. We are comedian. We just do it for fun, for entertainment, and that's it. Sadly. Anyway, art. Like I said, I'm going to go. I'm tired because I try to exercise nowadays and it's making me tired. I'm not used to it still. I'm not trying to exercise because you're insulting us for getting fat. No. It's just I was exercising last year. I started exercising last year for about almost 3 months. But from October, I injured my knee and the whole thing stopped for a couple of months. I think for like 2 months. And I start again and then not long, I'm not well again. And this year, I've not been well at all. I was even in the hospital for 3 days this year. I'm just not been well at all. But I'm just trying to force my body, to get back. But I'm not one of those people that, that can just be miserable because they're fat or whatever, I'm not like that. I'm too relaxed about life. I don't think of those things, I'm just... I don't know how to explain it, but I'm not like I'm trying to lose weight because the way you're insulting us. But I don't want to lose too much weight anyway. I love food and I'm lazy. I can't do it. Maybe like one or two dress sizes. I don't even promise two, but maybe one. We'll see. My dresses are kind of like losing a little bit, but to be honest, I'm too lazy and I love food. So don't bother about it. But art. Back to you cleaning everything apart from your own ass. If you want to clean up the whole continent, hey, it's funny. The word clean up the whole continent from your mouth is very funny. Because you have a ghetto-minded mind that you're like somebody that's selling weed in the corner and just smoke half of the weed and dancing. And now you want to fix a whole continent. That's why I'm laughing. Listen. Sorry, clean, not fix. You say you want to clean the whole continent. You're at war. Absolutely, you are at war, but I feel sorry for you. You are in a lose battle war. A war that will just create a lot of hate between the Black Americans and Africans. You are doing that war. Definitely you are at war to create that. But you're not at war to fix nothing. Even ant, the ants, we call it melentan, those little tiny ants that, go on. Africa have this black tiny ant and they're so sore when they bite you, by the way. The ant, you cannot fix the community of ants, not to mention human community. Until you fix your ghetto ass. That's your only problem. You can fix any community. Anyone can fix any community. You know how you fix a community? You just need to fix 1 or 2 people's mind. 3, 4 people's mind, that's all. Those people will fix another 2, 3 people. They'll transfer the message slowly. If you fix 1 or 2, the right people that will use your message, that's what I mean. I'm not saying you're fixing people that just like your message and just because you're bullying or they give you a like and long comment insulting. No. Especially when they're waking up in America, you're not fixing nothing then. I mean the proper local Gambians that can stop their children from all these things I explained earlier on. That will know how to develop their children in a way that they will never just marry someone for money. they will also plan the kind of family they want to have, limit the kind of wives they will have, zip their trousers when they know they don't have money for all these wives and children they're creating so they can marry any person because they're desperate. You develop their mind to learn how to zip their trousers when they cannot afford hundreds of wives. When they marry Ami Job, they shouldn't marry Kumba and have Binta and Fatu as a girlfriend. Giving them your little money, buying them food, buying them dress and wig and bleaching cream, leaving Ami Job with the children in the house to feed her children alone. When she didn't go to school, she have no knowledge. She had to be selling onions or selling some peanuts on the street to feed the children to pay their school, and the children drop out of school smoking weed, this boy selling weed, the girls going sleeping with white men. And then you come on your YouTube clicking, bullying, dancing. Fuck yourself, Art. You don't even know our problem. And your ass will never know it. I told you on your own Jump Her Brain live stream that, Art, if you want to fix the community, contact me. Talk to people like us that is fixing the community. Understand the root of our problem. What did you say? I'm your enemy. Get out of my page. Fuck yourself, Art. Finger yourself, Art. Subhanallah. Finger yourself. I don't know why I'm telling you that. I guess I'm just horny on my own here all this year. Subhanallah. I hope children are not watching this. Art. Sorry, guys. I don't know who is watching me. I shouldn't be saying this. Art, you see what you're making me say? Art, fuck yourself. Art, go and drink your whiskey, your alcohol, your whatever. Your alcohol that you're drinking and call it tea, you're lying. You drink alcohol in your video, that's not tea. Someone drinking just tea. Alcohol-free mind, weed-free mind, cannot talk the way you talk to the whole nation, a whole continent that you're from, insulting your own ass every day. Art, listen to your fucked up ghetto ass. I keep repeating this. I'm gonna go, I'm tired talking. Africa problem is deeper than a Jump Her Brain picture with a white man and a black girl. Look at how we cannot have a good president. Look at how we cannot even have a normal happy wife, normal happy husband. Look at how miserable your ass is. And a lot of us, even me. Our problem is in the hands of the men. I keep saying this all these years since I started doing videos, 4 years. The men have our problem in their hand. They have to give up their love for women. 90% of them they love women more than they love God. Even though if they're praying, I don't care if they pray or not. Especially Gambia and Senegal men. They cannot have one wife. They call you weak for having a one wife. They don't care if you're poor or not. And if you have a wife and you don't have girlfriends on top, they call you even weaker. They insult each other for not having girlfriend, bully each other physically. They tell each other, you're afraid of your wife. What kind of a man are you? Just one woman. Oh, you just come to this world to waste your life. Just one woman. You only sex in one woman. Hey, what a useless man. With all these beautiful women in the world. Hey, you don't even have a girlfriend. You don't go out. You don't go anywhere. Oh, you're so weak and useless. What kind of a man are you? They do that to each other like 2-year-olds. If they see one of them that is good. You know you don't know our problem. You're mad. You don't know our problem. Let's think the hell. Tired repeating our problem to you. These men have to want to build Africa. Have to be embarrassed of the way the whole world laughing at us. Not you. Your rude ass insulting us is not going to build nothing. You're not embarrassed of the way the world laughing at us. If you are, you will not treat us the way you do. You're making the world laugh at us for insulting us every day. So how are you embarrassed of the world laughing at us? That's a hypocrite, fuck, narcissistic kind of a brainwash talk. Blackmail talk. When you're saying, and you guys embarrassed of the world laughing at us. They're laughing at us because you are insulting us happily, like a high comedian. Every day, insulting the whole nation. Let's think. If it means that I never been to school, I am more professional when I'm doing my teaching videos than you. I have teaching videos that I did in the past, talking in my language, some in English, but most of the time in my language. And I try to be calm and nice, no matter how angry I am with my culture, because I know I don't give back to these people. They're just human like me. I don't own them. Even if I give back to them, if I talk to them anyhow, do you think they will listen? Even my children, when they annoy me, I can scream, depending what they did. But when I have to talk to them for something serious that I want them to stop, I will calm my ass down and talk to them like I love and care for them. And use nice, caring words, and even cry if I have to. Then they'll cry with me and say, Mom, I will never do this again. You're right. These children that are so young. Not to mention adults that you don't give back to them and you rude fuck. Ghetto ass just smoke your weed and talking like a hope fuck whore. You see what you make me? You see? This is all you're teaching us, do art. You're proud now? You're fixing Gambia, art fixing Gambia. You see what you're making us? You're going to create a lot of amijo. I'm telling you. If you continue like this in the next coming years, you create a lot of amijo. They will do it to you. They will do it to each other, the Gambian community. We have a lot of you there. We're not lacking that. If you have Gambian friends on Facebook, you will see the kind of videos that are going on in Facebook. People insulting each other like what you're doing to us. But they don't insult the whole nation. They just like argue and insult each other. We're not lacking that, so don't worry. They insult each other more the private part. Telling, I'm going to do this to your mother's this, I'm going to do this to your father's this. That's even worse. So we're not lacking that. I keep telling you this, but because you're so fucked up and high, you don't even know nothing. Now listen the fuck. I have to go. Again, I'm telling you, for the last time, Africa problem is lying in African men's hand. Simply because Africa, the whole of Africa, have one problem only. Only the men can change it, nothing else. Because African men, they're dominant. They occupy all the big places. And in the house, people only listen to their voice, the man voice. 10 African homes all over the world. 8 of the homes, only the man voice. People will listen to more. If the man say yes, it's yes. If they say no, it's no. If they're married to a typical African woman, that is. Because typical African women listen to their men. If in me, don't see me like this. Me, when I have a man that I love, I listen like a 1-year-old. And I love it. It's in my blood. Depend what you're doing. Not that you're going to go and sex everybody and I'm going to listen to you. Hell no. But if you're nice, I'll listen to you like a 1-year-old. Some of these women, they're worse than me. Even if the man is not nice, they're listening. Because our culture teach you to listen and stay in your marriage. And even if you're going to cry, don't divorce. Don't talk back at your husband. Stay there. Your husband cheating. How dare you leave your marriage because of your husband cheating? Like what I did. A lot of women still laugh at me for doing that. You don't know? They'll tell you that me, my husband always cheating, but I'm not going to go anywhere because of that. I'm a joke. Hey, you're joking. Hey, you're not ready to get married. Yo, Google say, I'm a joke. You're not ready to stay in a marriage. You're leaving your marriage because of girlfriend. Hey, you're joking. All of these men, that's what they do. That's what they'll tell you casually laughing. Joking. They're not going anywhere because of girlfriend. Do you know how many women that their husband have a girlfriend and a child? They even pregnant this one, sometimes not even one woman. And they know it. Sometimes they even friend with these girlfriends. And sometimes they argue and fight with these girlfriends and tell the girlfriend, I'm not going to leave my man. You want to take my man. You want to fight my man. They'll tie their waist and fight and stay in the marriage. Continue. But then they will have a child that will marry an old white man. Or any old person to come to Europe. Or anybody, old or young. Or just do anything bad, come to Europe or not. Because they will be so depressed. So they're shouting at the children, beating them, shouting, cursing, insulting them, calling them names like what you're doing. And the child will be depressed and don't have confidence. And angry. But smiling. You don't know. You don't see how Africans can be smiling and joking and the next minute they can strangle you to death. You don't know why we're doing that. Why you don't know our problem are? Why you so fucked up you don't know nothing about us? Don't make me scream. It's because majority of us are fucked up the way we've been raised with these harsh, angry homes. Because our parents, especially the men, 90% of them cannot be good, loyal, love the woman, appreciate the woman, tell her she's beautiful, sex her correctly, buy her flower, appreciate her like majority of the other people will do with their wives. They cannot appreciate their children. A lot of them don't even have time for their children. They'll just go to work, come home, eat, go to bed, or watch something, or on the phone, or go and see friends, or go and see girlfriend and call it, I'm going to a friend. Hardly ever you have African men that stay home and play with their children after work, or just weekend, if they're not working, they take their children to the park, or just spend time with them, or read a book with them, and just be a normal father. Hardly ever. You have some doing it though. You don't know what we are lacking. You don't know nothing about what we are lacking. You're just going like a mad ass fuck person that you are. Like I said, I'm not wasting my energy on you. It's for people that watch you to understand our problem. So if they want to fix us, they will know how to fix us. I want us to be fixed. Why do you think I'm talking all this, the deep truth? You think it's not embarrassing to tell you our problem and to tell it to us? That's what I've been doing all these years though. I always explain it like this in my language and Mandinka and Wolof. That's why a lot of them don't like me. And some will say that I like Amijo because you tell the truth. That's why I don't have a lot of views. Why do you think I don't have a lot of views? It's because they don't like the raw truth I'm telling them. But you, it's not that someone like me don't like what you're saying because you're telling the truth. No. It's because your ghetto ass is bullying and your ass, all ghetto ass know it. Subhanallah. Now listen the hell. I cannot tell you don't talk about this when I'm telling you all this. This thing I'm telling you, is this not worse than sex tourism? It's worse than sex tourism, right? So why will I be telling you this and then I'm going to tell you don't talk about our problem? See how fucking lying you are, subhanallah, for saying that we don't want you to just tell the problem. That you're lying. I don't know who but me. I love it you're talking about our problem. It's just your bully. You're bullying us for cannot speak English. What that got to do with the problem? Can you speak our language? How is that our fault we cannot speak English when we come from a country that we cannot even afford school? Someone like me, I grew up, never been to school. How can you insult me for that if you're not a fucking asshole bully? See how fucked up, narcissistic ass fuck bitch you are? Insulting people that cannot speak English when they never been to school, when they don't have money to go to school. Fuck yourself, Art. Great move, Ami. I'm proud of you, great lady. I'm not proud of myself tonight, please. Please, tonight I'm angry, but I just have to find a break and tell Ad, not Ad, but for her viewers. Ami, only you can fix yourself. Of course. Nobody from outside will and can. Yeah, that is true, but they can. Because people go to school and learn English, so, and the language is not from the country, you know, and just, even this dress I'm wearing, it's not a Gambian dress. This dress is this jumper bridge, I think it's a Chinese website dress. It says made in China. Most of these dresses I'm wearing that are not African dress. They're not made in Gambia. So you can't teach people. A lot of these videos that audio books that I listen to, sorry, and I also listen to, read books to motivate myself and to develop my mental health and to learn the power of communication, how to move from pain, how to have a happy, positive life. They're not from Gambia, the people that are writing. And they're changing my life. So you can fix people. In this world, we have to fix each other. Me, I'm not proud. And I'm not like, you cannot fix me, you cannot fix this, get to hell. She only cannot fix us because she's ghetto. That's all. If not, she could fix us by working with us. Even if she doesn't work with me, she can work with the people in Gambia. She needs to talk to people that understand the language because she cannot understand the language. She's not even ready to learn because she despises us. You need to target people that listen to radios. You do program. I don't know how you're going to contact the radio station. They give you platform. You talk maybe once a week. Educate how to form a good home. I've been talking this in my language all these years. The men have to understand that they're the problem. But African men are very proud and dominant. They're not used to women telling them nothing. Especially a rude ass ghetto fuck woman, subhanallah. How dare you? African man will listen to you. They will listen to you to teach them how to bring up their children and their home. How they have to stop sexing everybody, the ones that do it. How they should stop having a lot of girlfriends and spending money on necessary place. How they should focus on developing these children's brain, give them the education they need, the love they need, the home they need, the guiding they need. So they can grow up, have self-love and dignity. Achieve what they want. So we can start having good presidents, good doctors, good people with good mind. That's what you have to teach them. You think that is a joke? You think that is just clicking video, insulting and putting white pillow on your dancing like a hopeless comedian? I'm a joke. You think that's how you fix that? What a joke. It's sad because our problem, jokes aside, is very deep. But I've not seen anyone who knows how to fix it yet. I don't even know how to fix it too, so don't worry. Everyone is seeing the problem different way. I'm not saying the way I see it is the best. But you cannot change the way I see it. You cannot replace it with anything else that is gonna fix it. If you know anything else that is gonna fix it, and you're telling the truth between you and your God, type it. Because I think the only thing that can fix the whole of Africa is the African men themselves. To stop the way they neglect their women and children. Unhappy mother cannot bring up good children. She's going to put her stress on her children. A children that brought up in a home that even if they have a father, it's like they have no father. Because the father has no time for them. His time is for marrying other women or having girlfriends. His time and money is for that. These children will marry anybody because they're their own parent. They have no parent. They're dying to have a life. They're looking for life everywhere, knocking all the doors. They just want one of the door open. They don't care. They'll knock every door. And you're here opening your ass talking about marrying a white or Chinese or Indian or black. Who cares who they marry? They just want to marry anybody and go to Europe or somebody who can buy them bread and butter or a dress. Why do you think us Africans most of the time we love clothes so much, starting from me? I'm lucky I'm not like designer clothes person, but I'm still fighting my shopping addict. I said it in a lot of videos. I stopped it over the years, it was really down, but now this year, because of the corona and everything, so the corona added to the stress and the fact that I wasn't well, so I was worried about my health, but then you cannot see it much in my videos, even though I mentioned it a couple of times, because I'm somebody that I know how to manage life from a young age. So I still kept dancing, but I was still like, So I keep buying more clothes this year again, but I'm just realizing that I'm starting to calm down. Hopefully I will calm down again. Why do you think we buy clothes all the time, even though we don't have money? It's all because of the stress. When you wear clothes, you feel good, you feel happy. People say, oh, you look nice, oh. That's why some of the way we love clothes, we don't even love our children like that. You see some women in Africa that the children kick out of school because of no money. And they'll buy the most expensive dress because Ami is getting married or this person have a baby. Or they'll buy the most expensive bed, save up money to buy bed. Because Ami have that bed, so me too, I have to have it. Neglecting the children and the women is our number one problem all over Africa. Until this change, Africa will never develop. That's why I don't take Africa things so painful. Because I know our problem. Even when I talk about government, I get angry, but I don't get too angry. Anytime I talk about government, I say this in my language all the time. I say all this that I told you. I don't like to just talk about government without explaining why we cannot have good government. What's the point? Most of the time, I'll explain why we cannot have good government. And if we want to have it so we can finally have peace, this is what we have to do. Until the whole world African men learn to value and appreciate their children. they only marry a woman that they love, not arranged marriage, not the woman their mother will ask them to marry or their father. When you don't love the woman, you cannot look after her and her children. You don't have pure love for her. 90% of African marriages, I don't know what country, but Gambia, 90% of the original Gambian people marriages, especially apart from maybe Banjul, Serakunda people, around the inside Gambia, is arranged marriage. And Senegal the same. Your parent, the moment you're 20, 25, they will tell you this is the person you're gonna marry. Or you bring somebody, they say, no, you're not marrying this one. Maybe it's Tug. Tug is some type of tribe that people try to avoid in Gambia, and this other tribe is called Gewel too. They try to avoid them for no reason. The Tug is the people that normally originated from people that will make like cooking pots or, like this iron stuff. They make those things. I don't know why some people try to stay away from them. Crazy African culture. And then these other people, Gewel. Gewel is the people that do singing and drums, like dancing. They are normally called Gewel. But now everybody does it. Even this thing I explained to, everybody does it now, this making iron stuff. But they still have tribes that, for example, Amijob is Fana, for example. Well, I'm Fana / Giorgio. So like, some tribe that this person is from Tug or this person is from Gewel. You want to marry them and your mother will tell you, no, you're not allowed to marry this person. So then you marry somebody you don't love. Or your mother or father will tell you that this is the person you're going to marry. Either you like it or not, I don't care. They'll tell you life and direct. After you marry them, then you can marry somebody else you love. But right now you have to marry this person by force. They'll tell you the plain. They don't even joke with it. They will not even sugarcoat it. A lot of our men don't love the woman they have, the first wife. It's arranged marriage. And then if they marry the second wife, that's the person they're gonna love. How can those people gonna have children in the home that gonna grow up and not marrying anybody or go with anybody? I know some of these stories are coming taking advantage of us. But you cannot change that. Our men take advantage of us more than the tourists. The amount of Gambian men and Senegalese men that go on holiday every year to sex the young girls, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, even under 18, sex them, get them pregnant, and run away and leave them and we never marry them. It's way more than the white people. You don't even know our problem. Not that our men just go on holiday just to sex the men and come, the women, sorry, I hope they're not sexing the men anyway, subhanallah. Sex the women and come back. Some of them have a wife here. They don't even want to go to holiday with their wife. They just go and sex the Salem looking, beautiful looking girls in Gambia and Senegal and come back. So what are you talking about? You don't even know fuck all about our story and you're just opening your vagina, subhanallah, talking. Sort your ass out. You're lucky that I've changed. This is me changed. You're lucky. If your videos appear like 2 years ago, or even just 1 year ago, I will insult you worse than you are insulting the whole African nation. So shut up. This is our problem. Not what you think is our problem just because we are stupid and dumb and we are ghetto and we are this and we are that and we are whore is no. You are all those you're calling us. Our problem is these things I'm telling you. Our men is who you have to target when you are talking. And if you're targeting them with your rude ass ghetto talk, they will not listen, they will just laugh at you. So don't even bother. You have to talk to them with manner. If you're lucky, 1 or 2 will listen, but hardly they will listen to you because African men are very dominant. Like I said, they're not used to women telling them what to do. They hate it. So don't even bother. I told you this in the beginning. The ones that even have a wife and don't have girlfriends, the other ones will bully them for not having girlfriend, for being loyal. The ones that have a wife and don't want to marry somebody else, the other ones will bully them for not doing it. So, and then I hate it when they're like, it's because Allah says so that we should marry a second wife. When Allah tells them to do all these other good things and they're not doing it. And the second wife is not by force. Allah didn't tell them if you don't do it, you're not coming to heaven.
They're just doing it, using Allah to do it, to blackmail people. Don't let art move you. Save is weak. I know, right? This is fucked up. Army, what is the intelligent resuming for child marriage? What do you mean, intelligent resuming? Can you explain further? Me, I don't understand big grammar. I have to go through you. So that's it at. You and your rude followers that hate Africans and finding boring insulting. Who says I am gay? I don't know who say you're gay. Did somebody say you're gay? Some people finding pretty on the comment section. I am saying who is. Let me see this. I am saying why do Gambia do child marriage? I don't even know. They like children. They're crazy. It's not just Gambia, don't bother. It's full all over the third world countries. Pakistani, India, all over third world countries. All over third world countries. So it's because human beings in general, are made like that. Human beings are selfish naturally. This is why I'm so easygoing compared to some Gambian or other Africans, okay? Not that I'm better than them. It has consequences too for the way I'm too easygoing. It's like, it's good and it's bad. Life is like that, it's balanced. It's because I try to look, when there's a problem, I try to look with deep honesty, okay? All Africans are all human beings are just selfish. That's the reality. That's how we are made of. We are made like that. It's in our blood. It's like food. It comes with, it's like the way you get hungry. It's in us. But some people fight it. They don't allow. It's like ego. The selfishness and the ego comes with us naturally. Some people fight it. So they don't just look at their interests. They look at other people's interests. But for the other people that don't fight it, they just go for what they want. But it's a natural thing that men in general, they like young people all over the world. Because human beings are made to be selfish, like I said. That's how they are. That's how we are. It's made. It's like the ego. It comes with being a human being. But with the third world countries, because they don't have strict laws about this, people get away with, because their system is not very good. And also because they're used to blackmailing religions to do what they like. So people are used to doing what they like. Call it, I'm copying this religion, or just it's our tradition, or just whatever. Or just knowing that you will not go to prison, you will get away with it. That's why they do it there more. But they do it here too, in Europe and abroad too. They don't marry the person, but they will rape and kill them. Or molest them, touch them, rape them, sleeping with them. It's abroad, America, everywhere you go. Like I said, human beings are made selfish, naturally. It's up to you to walk in your selfishness, and I walk in mine, on mine, sorry. That's why. So men love children in general. Because obviously you know why they love it. I don't have to explain the whole thing, duh. So that's why I did a comedy video about that. I think it's about 2 years ago. About men who like to sex women in the butt. Just because they want to disvirgin the woman because the thing is thingy there. It's tighter there and stuff. I don't want to explain because in case children watch me, I cannot say certain things. So I was saying how I don't like that. If the woman don't want to do it and you're forcing her to do it,
telling her, let's do it. If you don't do it, I'm going to marry somebody else, or I'm going to have a girlfriend. Or you're telling her indirectly, if you don't give me what I want, when I go and get it outside, you'll be angry. That's how our men talk to us. You don't even know our problem at. Call me crazy, but I think our men are our problem. And I don't hate them. If I hate them, I will not waste my energy even talking to them to tell us what is our problem. I can easily just move away and even go with other men and just say goodbye to them. I have a brother and I have two sons, my son in Gambia and my son here. So when I'm talking about our men, it's embarrassing, but this is the reality. When you love someone, you also have to tell them the truth. You don't have to bully them and yell at them and insult them. But you can tell them the truth. That's the only way you can help them and yourself. Because when they suffer, you suffer. And Africa, the way it's suffering, we are suffering too. Every penny we work, we are sending it to Africa. So we're all suffering. So we all want to fix Africa. Let's think. I'm going to repeat this. I'm tired talking. I have to go. Our men are our problem. If they stop the selfishness, like I said, it's like ego. It comes with human being naturally. It's like the air you breathe. It comes with you. You cannot help it. Every human being is selfish. So don't worry when you hear the word selfish. Don't freak out. Every human being have ego too. It just depends how you're doing it. Some work on it. They try to notice it whenever they have to take a decision that is selfish, they step back. So they're still going to be selfish, but it's not many. It's not going to be too much. And some that don't work on it, or they like it actually to be selfish, it makes them feel good and superiors and just be whatever, narcissistic behavior, whatever. Then they're overdoing it. That's why they're doing child marriage, that's all. It's not because they're Muslim, they're Christian, they're this, they're that. When I learn this, I have more peace with my culture. Before I learned this, I was very angry with my culture. Thinking, why are they doing child marriage? They're so wicked, and they even not bother, and it's still happening, and they're not bother. What kind of people is this? But when I understand this, I have peace. Hello. It's a lot of things to change. Why are you pouring tea glass to another glass? I don't get it. Oh, it's just attire. We normally do that to make it cool and to also make it have this these tiny bubbles here that you normally create. It's so tiny now, but it should be like nice bubbles there. I don't know. It's just an African, Gambian, Senegal thing. It's just a green tea. It's not normal tea. It's this Chinese green tea called gunpowder. I think it's from Chinese people, but I don't know where it's from. But a lot of them is from China. I don't know if this one is. I am saying why do, oh yeah, I explained that. So I'm gonna go. Is long child marriage is wrong in any form, but that's all mentality of our people. We will start jailing them soon. Exactly. The Gambia government said that they're going to jail people when they do it, but people are still doing it and they're not jailing nobody. Especially my mom country. Ooh. My mom country. I mean, my mom villages. All those my mom villages in Gambia and my grandparent, area in Senegal, they're still doing it. But Gambia is worse. My mom village in Gambia is more child marriage than Senegal. Senegal, like Touba, my mom's side in Touba, my grandparents' side in Touba, they don't do child marriage anymore. Like, well, sometimes 70-year-olds can get married there, but most of the time they wait until 18, 19, or even 20. But in Gambia, my mom village, they still marry people that are 14, 15, and stuff like this. Sometimes even 13, until now. And the government not doing nothing about it when they're saying that that people are going to jail when they do it, or they have to pay. I don't know what. Yeah, I am Muslim. Hey sister, I miss you a lot. Should I jump the bridge? Don't jump the bridge. I try to not tell people to jump off a bridge now when I'm angry. I used to tell people to jump up when I'm angry all the time. I told you I was worse than ad when I was. What kind of English is this? I always say worse. I have my own English. It's not worse. It's worse than. I was worse than ad when I was talking, with pain, to my culture, with child marriage pain. I still talk with child marriage pain to my culture, but I fight it now, so it's better, to be honest. It can get better if art didn't appear. Art appear in this time of a life, this time in my life that I'm trying to change. It's very hard for me to change because it's pushing me back to the old Amy. But yeah, we'll see. But I'm gonna continue practicing my change. Ami, come be with your Black American people in the United States. No, come to UK. What? Why are you guys fighting over me? Me, I'm in Scotland. I cannot go to America. Me, I'm so scared of America. Even if you pay me $1 million, I will not go and live in America. Even to go to holiday, I will be scared. They have guns. Like, everybody have a gun like sugar in their house. Hi, just come in. I didn't know you were on live. Oh, hi. I was on live this whole time. I'm tired. Is this live not even 2 hours now? I heard of this, and I know many countries are trying to stop it. There's to stop it. Army, we cook fried chicken and carded greens for you. What is the carded thing? Me, I love super kanja and stuff more than fried chicken. I don't care about fried chicken much at all. I'm very African. Fried chicken will just make me fatter for nothing. I rather have super kanja, okra stuffed than doing that. And also, American food kills you. Bad food is all over the world, though. Also, American food kills you. Me, I'm scared of America. And Donald Trump and the guns and everything. Oh my God, no. I can't be bothered with America right now. Let me just cook the last attire then, people. Else this life is not gonna end. So yeah, it's like that, art. You don't even know our problem, and you're just insulting and talking for view. Talking for view like you. Art, find a barrage. You can talk for view. You can talk for view. What? This is not how to do it. This is gonna bring miscommunication between the Black Americans and the Africans. And once you build up that miscommunication because they feel like you guys have no respect for us, they will just categorize all of you in one box and they will never listen to you in the next 20 years. I'm telling you this. You will ruin the people chance of teaching. The people that have Africa in heart and want to teach them, want to work with them and change certain behavior. You will ruin it for them. So, sort your ass if you don't clean your ass first and know how to talk. I'm so sorry, people. If yourself cannot know how to talk, don't bother teaching anyone how to talk. Yeah, I am a mom. I have 2 sons and a daughter. My older son is 19 now, and my younger son here who is 11, and my daughter here who is 13 years old. Come to UK. Boris will be very welcoming. I live in Scotland. I'm in UK. That Boris Johnson he's like a mini Donald Trump. Ami, that's attire. Yes, that's attire. It's attire tea that I'm making. Me, I don't care about American food and stuff. Me, I only like super kanja stuff. I eat European food, but not many. Art has never traveled so sick. She doesn't know nothing, and she's just jumping her brain like a ghetto ass person. Subhanallah. Art has never traveled so sick. She doesn't know anything about culture. Exactly. Are they racist in Scotland? Yes. Not too much like America, maybe. Well, only because they don't have gun, maybe. If they have gun, they will be worse. Especially my neighbor downstairs. Ooh. If they have gone by now, I don't know if you will hear rest in peace. Hope not. But yeah, They don't have gun here. Maybe that's the difference, but they have racist culture. It's all over. It's all over. These Western countries are racist. Some are just overdoing it. Some don't do it much. Racism is all over the world, by the way. So even in Africa. But I hope you're not one of those people that think black people cannot be racist. Some people think black people cannot be racist. I'm not like that just because I'm black. No, I'm too forward for that. I believe that racist is not just for white person or whatever. I believe every race have racist people. You have people who are from Somalia or India or Pakistan or China or whatever, and they're racist to other race. So even Africa, you have people that are racist. They don't like other race or they don't like this particular other race. Tubab is racist. Yeah, some Tubabs are racist, but I don't think all Tubab is racist. Some Tubabs are not racist, but some are. You have some Tubab who are like black. They love black stuff. They love every race. You know, like pure love. You can tell. So, and then you have some Tubabs who are not like that. And you also have some black people who don't like some Tubab or some whatever. You have some Arabs who also don't like this people and that people, and you have some Asian who don't like this people and that people. It's like that. So I will never base racism in just one category. In America, many are. What is PIF? PIF. They are still guns. Oh yeah, you're right, the shooting. I'm so scared of America. I think because when I watch movies, American movies and stuff growing up, I used to think the movie was real. I was so local. I'm still local anyway, but I used to think the movies are real. So I think that just made me scared of America. Because I grew up, I don't have TV. I think when I first watched a movie in the cinema, I was like 15 or... I don't think I was 15, by the way. I think I was like either 11 or 12 with my sister, my late sister. I watched that movie, that Chuck Norris movie. I will never forget it. That Chuck Norris movie and the cast and they're doing the gun, and I was running, hiding under the chair, trying to get away from the cinema, telling her they're gonna kill us. Oh, it's so funny. And she was like, no, it's just the movie. I said, no. I said, I'm scared. She's like, they're not gonna do us anything. I don't know how she was not afraid. Now I'm thinking because that was her first time as well, I think. Amy, do you consider Black American as Tubab? No. But in Africa, or African in general, don't laugh, but even me, some of my people call me Tubab. Even here. I have this problem all the time with this guy that I'm talking to, like, sometimes he will tell me Tubab, depend what is it, but when I say certain things, he will tell me Tubab, he will say that I have Tubab mind, because I don't have African mind. Like certain things, the way I see it, is not like your typical African will see it. And certain things, depend what is it. But sometimes when we debate over issues, he just called me Tubab. He's like, you're Tubab. I'm like, I told you stop calling me Tubab, I'm not Tubab. But in Africa, they easily call me Tubab. Even in my mom's house. When I go and they do certain things, and I'm like, don't do this, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't say this. They just like, hey, the Tubab is here there. This Tubab, where's he come? Has he have a different mind? I said, stop calling me Tubab. So they call everybody Tubab. Doesn't matter they call you Tubab or not. And you guys are so angry when they call you Tubab. Why are you guys all the time angry though? Not just you. Why some human beings just get angry quickly and take things personally? Doesn't matter what is it. You have to calm down about life, man. It's just nothing. It's just life. I'm not saying don't get angry. I get angry too. Depends what is it. But I don't get angry little things. I only get angry when I'm talking about my culture. like stuff that is deep in, like stuff I experience, or stuff that is like, But even when I'm angry, it's not like angry. I cannot be angry. I'm so relaxed about life. 2 minutes later, I just move on and start laughing. But yeah, some people are so sensitive. That's the word I'm looking for. You know, my English are not good. And they just like, Africa, they call everyone Tubab that is behaving like Tubab, even if you never travel nowhere. Even the children that have light skin in Africa, they call them Tubab from nowhere. Or some children that have black skin too. Like one of my older sister's daughter, she have black skin too, but they used to call her Tubab because the fact that she was very like just studying and don't talk to nobody. She hardly talk to people, and she's like, you will be telling her something, for example, and she will tell you, that's none of my business. I don't like talking about people's stuff. Or she will be like, I don't think that's right. I think people should just leave people alone. Like she have this kind of westernized way of talking, and instead of just the local African way of saying whatever you like, and like Amijo and Arkati. So then people was calling her Tubab, so most of the time, the whole neighborhood. She'll be passing and just people will be say, I don't want to call her name. But they would, because in case some of you know her that watch me, but they will be like, the person Tubab girl, or they will just say, hey, Tubab chape, Tubab girl. Because even the way she walks very fast like a white woman. When she's going to walk. She'll just have her earphone on and just walk very fast. You know, like, you know how the normal typical Gambian girl will be walking like chickas gin gin, chickas gin gin. Kolal ablay wad nunguy to sita libi, chickas. Especially if they have this nice big bum. Hey, you go to Serakunda market in the evening when you see these girls bitter buttering their bum. Some will do it slowly. The jag is when people are like, they're not girl. Girl is janka. Jag is when people are like older, you know, like, but they're not old. Like middle age. Yeah, middle age. That's jag. Proper big African bum with their African dress. Sewing the bum. They will be like, chickas gin. Chickas gin. Kolal ablay wad nungul toke sitalibi. But my niece will walk so fast. That's why whenever I'm in Gambia, when I went to the market with her, I'm happy. Because I walk fast too. That's how I am. This is just me even before I came here. I'm never like checkers gin woman. I'm crazy. I'll just walk fast. Because don't see me talk a lot. When I'm inside people, I get paranoid, and it's getting better now. So I like to just walk fast. I'm done with it. But when I go to the market, until now with some family members, they will be checkers gin. I'm like, why are you not just going? Why are you walking so slow and going crazy? So they'll call her Tuba for just doing those things, you know, like not talking to people a lot and not doing stuff and just studying and just doing things. Anytime you think differently, people will say you acting like foreign. Exactly. You have ever been to Hajj or Mecca? I don't have money, oh, subhanallah. I mean, mashallah, when I have the money, I will. Then I cannot talk certain things that I will be talking in my videos. I would love that, by the way. That will discipline me a lot. You want to book me a ticket so I can be disciplined? I've never been to Mecca. If I have a Mecca ticket now, I'll give it to my mom, to be honest. I cannot go to Mecca and my mom never been. Have you ever... No, I've never been, but mashallah, inshallah, hopefully I'll go. No, Hajj is what you make in Mecca. Yeah, I went to Hajj 27. Oh, you was 13. You're lucky. Yes, I mean, Mecca is called the... Oh, what is called? Costly. Oh, yeah, costly. Yeah, it's very costly. When I have money one day, I'll send my mother. Imagine if I have money and I went with my mom together. Let's support our brothers and sisters to have their citizenships in the Gambia. Yeah. Oh, your mom paid for it. Lucky. Your mom must be rich. Bless you guys. So you must be young then. See, this is why I don't like saying certain things in this channel. The children watching me. I have to behave. You're watching your auntie. You're probably auntie. So it's like that, you know. Africa problem is like all of these things that I explained. So it's sad, to be honest, but The bullying cannot fix it. That's it.
The bullying cannot fix it. The bullying is cheap art, and we're not lacking that. I'm tired because I've been doing exercise. I'm so useless with this exercise. I've not even done much. I only did half an hour. I tried to use this heavy weight thingy. Ooh. And I'm so useless, couldn't even do it. So my body, because I did the exercise and then I soured. After I soured and I stand here, come sit down here talking to you guys. That's why my body's so tired and relaxed and just want to sleep. Amy, why is your skin so rich and chocolatey? Don't eat my skin, oh. It's like rich chocolate. You reminded me of chocolate, those dark chocolate. I love it. I've not had it for a while. My skin, I think it's number one because I love water. And then the number two is I love baobab, hibiscus, you name it. I drink all kind of herbal teas as well. I drink green tea. I drink raspberry tea, peppermint tea, and I drink red bush tea, and I drink chamomile tea. You don't want to know the kind of teas I have. And I drink hibiscus and baobab. Baobab and hibiscus are my favorite. I drink ginger. I eat avocado. Coconut is my best friend. And if you want to have a good skin, coconut should be your best friend. Not just for that, coconut is good for your health too. But I just love coconut. You know, chewing the coconut like this. I buy fresh coconut and I always break it like this in my kitchen and chop it, put it in a pot in the fridge so they can last 1 week. You just take a couple of bites. I'm weird. I just like all these healthy things. I like unhealthy things too. For example, I can have some, I like dark chocolate too, which I don't have for a while now, by the way. But I like, for example, like I can buy ice cream for the children and I just end up having one. That kind of thing. So I like unhealthy things too, but I love water and healthy things. So, and my favorite meal is super kanja, like okra. I cannot stay I can stay 1 or 2 weeks without eating okra, but then I really miss it. So, and I also love like broccolis and salad and cabbage and everything. And I love like salmon and prawns. I also like meat and chicken. I like everything. So that's why. I don't have any meat that I don't like. I just don't eat pork. But I don't have any food that I don't like. I've never come across any food or vegetable that I don't like. I'm crazy. And I eat beans, I eat everything. You know, like the green peas. I love the green peas. Even today, that's what I had for dinner. Or just beans, different beans. I cook sometimes different beans and make it into nice. If you want me to make beans meal to show you how I cook the beans, let me know. It's easy and it's yummy, and you can put them in the freezer for next time. Black Americans eat okra too. We fry it sometimes. Fry okra. I see the Chinese and they're doing that, and the white people. I never fry my okra. How you fry okra? That's ridiculous. 15 years is too much. What 15 years is too much? Can you please make a video why Gambia government doesn't want give citizenship to diaspora? I made that video 2 days ago or something, or yesterday. The Gambian government is crazy. They're not doing even what we want of the citizens. They're not doing nothing we want. The 15 years, the government is just crazy. I think art is making you guys make the government scared, to be honest. I'm not sure how true it is, but how real this is, but I think art is contributing to it. The government might be scared. That's why they're delaying you, I think. Because the way art is going is scary. So it's going to make the government think that a lot of you are like art, but you're just waiting to have your citizenship so you can show your true color. Because us Africans, normally when we're doing something, or when we go to places, or when you first marry us, or first start a relationship with us, most of the time,
If the person is not too forward like Amijo, they will just hide a lot of their behavior until after. So we even have a saying like that. So now the Gambians, most of them are like these people, once they settle, they're gonna show their narcissistic behavior, insulting us, putting us in one side, looking us down, calling us, they hate themselves, they don't know themselves, they are whore, they are this, like what Art is saying. And then they form their own community there, sitting, drinking tea, laughing at us. This is what majority of the Gambians are thinking. I'm telling you this. I think like that, but not much. I'm just telling the truth. If I think like that, I'll tell you. I think like that, I'll tell you why not much. I think you're still going to have Art and have few group of people that is going to be like that. Obviously, you can see it on her platform. So I have right to think like that. But I still think that there's many of you that is not going to do that. That you try to mix with the Gambians, try to even know the language. I'm going to do a whole of lessons soon, by the way. But if you guys want to learn properly, either Wolof or Mandinka, you have to join my Patreon, okay? Because you will see the technique that I'm using now for my Wolof lessons. You will speak it once I teach you like 4 or 5 lessons. You will see the technique I'm using. You will speak a little bit, and as you keep going, you will speak it. But if you're in Gambia, it's better. For you guys in Gambia watching me, it's better you have a Gambian friend that speak Wolof or Mandinka. Any of them is good. Speak Wolof or Mandinka, and then just tell them to keep speaking this to you. Tell them to not speak English with you. They only speak, and tell them to talk slowly. And tell them to only speak English with you if they tell you something that you don't know. Then you asking them what's that mean, and they will explain it to you what's that mean. Slowly, slowly, slowly. For example, I'm doing attire now. It's called Mbe Attire. Mbe Attire. Mbe Attire. Mbe Attire. Hey, what kind of Mandinka is that? I think that's correct, but to be honest, my Mandinkas are not very good. But I can definitely teach you, don't worry. I can teach you basic things. There are also other channels that doing Mandinka lessons on YouTube. So go and type. I see even some of them. Type in Mandinka lesson, but Mbe Attire. Yeah, Mbe Attire is something that I would say if someone called me now, a Mandinka person called me and say, Ibe Munela. Ibe Munela is what you're doing. Ibe Munela. Ibe Munela. What you doing? I'm speaking Mandinka. I will say, Mbe Attire. Mbe Attire kan. My Mandinkas just disappear because I've been speaking this tiny English. Mbe Attire. Mbe Attire kan. No, not Mbe Attire kan. Mbe Attire. Ali type. I know I am so Mandinkas watching me. Please type. Is it Mbe Attire or Mbe Attire kan? No, not Mbe Attire kan. So Mbe Attire. Mbe Attire kan ne. Yeah, Mbe Attire kan ne is good too. Mbe Attire kan ne is I am doing attire. Mbe Attire kan. Type, please. My Mandinkas followers are gonna laugh. They always laugh at my Mandinkas. They are not the same. What they are not the same? What about the people who are ready? What about the people who are already there? They are not acting like her. I know, that's good. But why you guys bother about the citizenship? Even if they don't give it to you, you'll be fine. You can wait until whatever, but we're going to keep telling them to give you it. But it's not going to stop you. It's not like Europe here. In here, when you don't have the document, you cannot get a job. You cannot get anything. You are basically illegal. You're not even allowed here then. But in Africa, you are allowed the document or not. Or are they telling you you're not allowed? I don't understand why you guys wanting this. Because I'm not like, I've never done this, like go to another African country, for example, from wherever, you know. So I don't know. Are they telling you guys that you're not allowed there without a citizenship or what? Or you just want to have it so you can feel belong? Can you please type if you know anything about this? Because I don't know if you're allowed there without it or not. If you're going to be allowed there, why are you bothered? Because it's not like if you have it, the government will help you. It's not like Europe. It's not like you're not going to be having a job when you don't have it or whatever. I don't know. It's not like here, like you have your document, and when you're a single mother, for example, the government will help you pay your children tax credit, and you pay like only small amount of your rent. I pay like less than £100 of my rent because I work part-time. The government paying the rest. To be honest, the rent is cheap. It's like nearly 400. It's not up to £400 even. But in Gambia, it's not like the government will do anything for you, document or not. They don't even do nothing for their citizens anyway. So I don't know. Let me see if you guys type it. Yeah, please, want to feel they truly belong. Ah, you just want to feel you belong. Hey, I wish I can give you my Gambia passport and take your British passport, because I still did not have my British passport yet. I have to do this test. I hate this test to be able to have the passport. Who cares? Because you just want to feel belong. Doesn't matter. A lot of Gambians have British passport, German passport, whatever. They don't care about it at all, and they're still Gambians. If you want to feel belong, learn the language. Let's take. Don't worry about citizenship. It's not going to stop you from doing nothing. Let's take. Not that I don't want the government to give it to you, but our government is very good at ignoring us, even the citizens. So if they're not going to give it to you now, there's nothing we can do about it. They will never do it. Just like they're ignoring the healthcare. We're always crying for the healthcare and they don't give a F. Let's take. If you want to feel belong in Africa, any African country, the only thing you have to focus on is to learn the language. Even if you don't understand all, just understand a little bit and you keep practicing. Once you speak the language. I have one video here. One Mandinka white man video. I call him Mandinka white man. Type it, you will see it. See, that man, doesn't matter he have Gambian citizenship or he have a passport from the sky. The fact that he speak that Mandinka, every person see him just think he's Gambian straight away. So, if you have 10 Gambia's nationality, Gambian passport, and that man have a passport from up the sky, people will take that man more belong than you because the way he's talking. So don't bother. Go and learn the language if you want to feel belong. You don't have to think that you cannot learn it because it's difficult. Anything that you say to yourself is difficult, then it will become more difficult. Just know that it's just a language. You just have to learn the accent, the sounds. For example, if it's Mandinka, you have to learn like the ndi, and the and the le. Mandinka have a lot of ndi and have a lot of le, mbe. It's a bit complicated. You just have to learn those sounds. Wolof have a lot of. What's the difference between Mandinka and Wolof? You have a bad teacher who never been to school. This is why. But I know how to teach you guys. I just don't know how to explain it. This is why I keep telling people that know how to. People that have a technique of teaching or just want to try, you don't have to be good at it. Try and create your YouTube channels and teach these people. You guys need to learn from different people. And for some of you that is doing Wolof language, Mandinka language, let me give you one tip. Try to do a conversational lessons that is like, picture yourself like you're in Gambia and this person is from abroad. Think of the things that they will need to talk about, they will need to know slowly. Don't just go randomly saying like da, if you know what I mean. Think of like a conversation that a person from abroad will, I don't know. But just the main thing is if you're in Gambia, have a Gambian friend. Or even if you're abroad here, try to have a Gambian friend that you can talk to on the phone, even if it's not every day, even if it's half an hour. They talk to you in Gambian language. That's gonna help you. Me, if you want, you have to pay. I have my students that I teach on a Zoom video call, 1-to-1 lesson, but you have to pay. So don't even bother that I'm gonna give you free Zoom lesson. No danger. I'm too poor for that. I'm like Art Cartier, surviving from the mouth, talking and surviving. It's so good, but it's cold. I need to warm it. So it's like that. If you want, you can if you have a Gambian person that will help you, yes. If not, you can contact me, you know. If you email me, my email address, I have 2 email. The Gmail, that's the one that I normally use for, I have 3 Gmail by the way. There's one Gmail that I use for public, but I also use the iCloud. So the Gmail is just my name, like on the YouTube, Ami Job, 1980, which is the year I am born. Local woman email address, my date of birth. Ami Job 1980 at gmail.com. If you do that, I'll respond. The other one is Ami J, not the whole job, just the letter J. This is the iCloud. 18 at icloud.com. So if you do that, then I'll answer you too. And then we can talk if you want me to give you a one-to-one lesson, because then we can talk Mandinka or Wolof, depend which course you want to do. And you can buy 5 lessons if you want, or you can buy 10 lessons, or you can buy 1 lesson if you want, you know. It's up to you. I'm not going to tell you now how much are my lessons though, in case other people listening into this, you know. But don't worry, it's not expensive. It's not ridiculous like Art Carty will charge you for something. I'm 2 years older than you. Oh, bless you. I try to watch movies in different languages. That's good. Ami, African language are tonal. What is tonal? Unlike Latin language, so they have words like ningo, like nyongo. Yes, they have. Ami did ya all learn attire from the Arabs. I don't know. You're right. Maybe. I know some are learning. Ami, why ya all wore your attire like that? I don't know. Paper doesn't make belong. No, paper doesn't make you belong. I think they are afraid they will lose their investment. What investment? They cannot lose it because of paper. All those Chinese and stuff making money from Gambia for years, and Indians, they don't have any document to stay there. Maybe they want to vote and go to politics. That's fine, but for the normal people, you know why I'm laughing? Because somebody was commenting an ad video, the other bad video she did recently that made me do video for her recently. Somebody commented there, ad, you should run for president. I was laughing so much that I was jumping. It's ridiculous. They're like, ad, maybe you should try to go into politics and run for president. You will win and you can fix the country. I would love for us to have black American president, by the way. But definitely not Art. Art is worse than Donald Trump. If we have Art as a president, oh my God. Because Art is so hypocrite. You know, Art is going to say that when we have Art as a president, right? Art will be like, Art will be like, kick all the Chinese and kick all the white people and everything. And they say, go and buy Chinese dress like Ami Job and just order Chinese iPhone and use her Chinese iPhone anyway. Because Art still don't know that the world will need each other. I'm not saying it because we should leave, for example, the Chinese that is buying all the fish. I condemn that. I hate it. I'm not talking about that. When the Chinese is taking all the fish, I love fish. Africa, we cannot do without fish because we are poor. We cannot buy chicken all the time. It's expensive. So, and the average Gambian woman, when the husband wake up, some husbands don't even give you no money when they wake up in the morning, by the way, for food, for the children. They'll tell you they have nothing. You have to go and look for money, selling some whatever, if you are lucky, or just sometimes no food, like the way I was brought up when I was so young. We will stay 2 days, no food. We will cry some with them. My mom will boil water just so we can stop crying. So we put the cooking pot and she's only cooking water and tell us, shut up, I'm cooking. So we can stop crying when she's just boiling water and the cooking will never finish. We'll be like, Mom, we're not smelling the food. What are you cooking? She's like, just quiet. So you know, we do that in the evening, and when we start crying, we just sleep. And then the next day when we wake up, no food still. Anyway, But some normal average family will give their woman $100. This is the average one. 100, some less, some even $50, especially in Tangier. This $100 or $50 is for the woman to go to the market and buy stuff to cook. If you are lucky, the husband gonna have bag of rice. That's a common thing for normal. 90% of the family, the man will buy bag of rice every month. So when the bag of rice is finished, the big bag of rice, he will buy another one. So that when he wake up, he will give you the $50 or $100. Some will give you $150, $200, even more than that, depend how generous the man is. Pardon me, and how much he can afford. But a lot of these men will give the woman 50 or 100, even if they have more, they will never give it to the woman. They will give it to their girlfriends, or they will give it to the woman that they want to marry next year. They're dating somebody, cooking. They're cooking something in the corner. So the extra money is for them. Some of them. Majority of them. So this woman will take this $100 and go to the market. And this woman will have to feed like 10 people, sometimes more. Majority of them is more than 10 people. Majority of the households is 10 people or more. Because normally they have their father there, their mother, and have a lot of children, like 4 or 5 children, plus them and the woman. Some of them even they work, like they have a shop or something. So when the woman cooks, she have to bring food to that place. She have to bring a big bowl of food for that place to eat. I saw one of my family member, the amount of money they give her, this $100 that I'm talking about. And when she dish the food, yeah, it's a big pot when she cook it. She will dish like 7 different bowls. And each one of the bowl is just 1 or 2 of them that is for one person. One of them is for her husband's father, is for one person. And the other one is for her to keep for one of the child who is in high school. The rest are all for more than one person. One going to her husband's place for different people, and the other one for all the women, and the other one is for all the men, and the other one is for, I think, men and women that are young, the children. I can't remember. But anyway, I remember that day when I was there, when I saw her put all these balls. And she was trying to put little fish in everything, and the fish was not enough. She would try to break the fish next time. I was like, how much did they give you for this? When she told me, I couldn't believe it. She told me, this is why I always don't have nothing, because I always have to add my money to complete it, so I can be able to buy onions and stuff too. So it's enough. So they don't have money for chicken. This is what I'm trying to explain. Because the average chicken in Gambia, the cheap one you can buy, the cancer-causing chicken, you know, like the European chicken. They sell it, the chicken legs is like, you buy in the market, the frozen chicken legs is like, last year it was like $75 for 1 kilo. And that 1 kilo is like 2 big leg is 1 kilo. Because it's frozen and they weigh it with the ice. You know Africa now. So when you buy 2 chicken leg, $75, and you've been given $100. And from this $100, you have to buy firewood or charcoal. But normally they use firewood because the cooking pot is too big for charcoal. That means they have to use a lot of charcoal, and the charcoal is more expensive. So you have to buy at least $20 or more firewood just to cook that food, because I was cooking when I was there. So plus you have to buy everything, even salt. You have to buy sometime when the salt is finished. So, and it's so expensive to buy. They have to buy oil, they have to buy everything, because in there it's not like they have things in the kitchen, so they just go and buy 1 or 2 things. No, they don't have nothing like that. They wake up, they have to buy everything. Even when they're cooking peanut butter, they have to buy the peanut butter. You know how we have the peanut butter soup? It's cheap and it's so nice. One of those things are so cheap. If you are cooking peanut butter soup, you can manage with the $100. But if you want to cook like benachin or chew or anything fancy, that's why a lot of the families, they don't eat anything fancy until eat. A lot of the children there, they will taste meat, eat until the next eat before they will taste meat again. So if you don't know our problem, because the children father, some of them will have their own son. I saw them making money, but the money is for the girlfriend. They will have different girlfriends, buying them phones, buying them wigs, buying them dress. And when the wife asks anything, they'll say, I don't have it. Get out of here. I don't have nothing. Always asking for something. They will never buy the children nothing. The children are so poor. If anyone tell you this is the children father have this shop, you will not even believe it. They only buy the children clothes when it's Eid. Eat until next Eid. Even when their shoes are broken, to buy a new pair of shoes is a problem. And when the children going to school, you have to give them lunch every day, because it's not like the school giving them lunch like here. My children never really use the school lunch anyway, so I always have to make them lunch. Now they make it for themselves, but over the years I spend a lot of money on school lunch because the children don't like school lunch. Because from the beginning I make them school lunch, so they don't like the school lunch growing up. But now they're at high school. But even primary school, they don't like it. So they still just make their school lunch. But in Africa, the people don't have money for children to make school lunch unless when they're rich. So then the children will just, you have to give them little money. So when they go to school, they buy little bread and stuff. Oh, it's so cute, but it's so sad. Because most of them will go to school with no lunch. The mother will tell them, I don't have no money. The father will wake up in the morning and go, not give the children nothing. Or sometimes the children will be like, Dad, I need some money. They'll tell them, I don't have money. Some good dad will give them. They have some good dads, so I have to remember them too. They are some good African men, to be honest. I feel guilty that I don't talk about them much. Sorry, guys. There are some African men that are very good. It's just I've not experienced it yet. That's the reality, to be honest. So, sorry, people. They really just wake up and they'll give the children lunch, good money, enough money, give the mother enough money for food. They will cook and even have some change money. But it's not many. We're lacking that. Like I said, that is what lead to all this marrying different old people and going crazy. So, this is our problem. I like talking about our problems like deep from the roof, you know? That's the only way we can fix it. Life is easy. It's not easy, but it's easy. It's only easy when you face the reality and work on it slowly. No one is perfect, but you have to start working on yourself first, always. So if you cannot work with yourself first, don't even bother. I'm telling you this, I did this mistake before. When I first started talking about my culture, I didn't work on my pain with my culture. I just jumped, start talking about it. And I was talking about it like the way Art is talking, you know, but she's talking worse because she's bullying a whole nation, and the fact that she's from America and telling us that she's better than us is gonna make it worse. $100 is not enough. Yeah, that's what they do. Some even less than $100, $50 and everything. I'm telling you. What you think if I have YouTube channel for Mandinka class? Yes, please. Do that. Try to make like conversational topic. I mean, you are still selling, what's that? Your an African clothes. Yes, is that trouser? Yeah, I have some. It's not many left, but I have some. Contact me. Even me, I need money. You know this COVID-19. Hey, Africa is worse, this COVID-19. I sent all my pennies. I don't have money at all. You see, it's not easy. When you come from a poor family in Africa, which most of us do anyway, who will marry an old Scottish guy to get here when you don't come from a poor family? So those people that Art is talking about, I know their problem because I did the same. That's how my ass get here. But the way Art is just talking like a rude ass ghetto, it's not gonna make us stop doing it. Ooh, nice attire. Adi, don't you get attire? Contact me if you wonder. I don't like giving my number to the public. That's the problem. Just email me. I already explained my email address. I don't know if you want me to tell you it. Or look me up on Facebook. Just Ami Job. You will see my page. You can message me there. As not, I don't like art. I don't like her attitude. Her rude ass ghetto attitude is what I don't want. Don't worry, I have that attitude too. But I'm working on it. But she's making me not to work on it anymore. Because she's pushing me. She's making me continue to practice it. That's why I don't like her even more. She's bringing me back to the way I was like her. Adi, don't you tell sa ataya bem ndax nga suur? I have to go, people. I'm gonna be here all day if not. Children suffering, not right, exactly, and that's what's gonna bring the child married to whoever the hell they're marrying. Not just child marriage, but marrying tourist people or whatever. So if she doesn't know that and she's just going crazy, it's not gonna help. Adi, you okay? It's so nice, Adi.
It's some nice attire.
It's so nice, and it's not very hard, this one. Can you make live chat with her? She doesn't want any live chat with me. I told her to contact me or to contact other people that want to work, want to fix Africa, but they are Gambians and they understand the problem. People that know the root of the problem. And I told her she should contact me. I commented that on her live video, and she told me that, Amy, you are not my friend, you are my enemy. Get out of here. That's how you know that she doesn't want to fix nothing. Malcolm X, you must go to Ghetto YouTube channel to see what we are talking about. Yeah, Art will not speak to anyone. Exactly. Art will not speak to anyone.
Goodbye.
Bye, Adi. Art will not speak to no one. So I think that she knows everything and that she's just too superior. So what's the English word? And that she's just, like she says in her video, that she's 1B, she's like, I only speak to light-minded people. What is light-minded people? She doesn't speak to light-minded people. She speaks to very heavy, thick-minded people. Crazy, strong, narcissistic-minded people. Do you even know what is light-minded people? What is light-minded people? Light-minded? Those people is talking to the racist, narcissistic, bullying people. How is this calling that light-minded? Why is this calling that light-minded? Maybe because I've never been to school. I don't know what light-minded is. But I know the word light, like something light. But the way she is not light. It's very heavy and dark and thick, heavy, strong, narcissistic. That's how she is. Why is she calling herself light-minded? Maybe English word is weird. Maybe that doesn't mean light-minded, I don't know. People, I'm tired. I have to go. I have to go and pray and go to sleep. But yeah, Art is just F, like I don't want to continue cursing her now. Light-minded mean you think and feel like her. You are right. Light-minded. It's like-minded, they're not light-minded. Why did I think it's light-minded? She's gonna insult me again for lack of understanding English. I don't have energy for Art. This is why she always insult people like me. She's like, those people that do videos for me, those idiots that don't know nothing. I saw it. I know she's talking about people like me. I'm like, why the bother? So yeah, it's crazy. But it's not like I hate her. I don't hate no one. I cannot hate on no one. I don't have any enemy, and I will never have one. No matter what you did, I will tell you I'm not happy with it, but I'm done with it. And I'll continue telling you it for as long as you're doing it. I will never give up. I don't abandon people and hate them and just give up on them. No. I can keep talking to you about stuff over and over again the next 100 years. But I don't give up on people like that, like, because I feel like I don't think like I feel like a lot of human beings are not like just wicked, you know, like they just like going through stuff maybe that making them do stuff, you know. Did you get me? So when I think of that, I don't just, you know, like get to that extreme with someone for doing whatever. But I can like stay away from you or ask you to leave if you are in my space and driving me crazy. But doesn't mean that I'm gonna like hate you and just don't want nothing to do with you and just going crazy. Amy, all this attire will keep you awake. I know, right? But it's, you know why it's not gonna keep me awake? It's not the first one. It's just the second and last. It's just that because my daughter don't want to drink it today, so I'm just drinking it alone with my son. Don't worry about her. You're doing good. Oh, thank you. I don't worry about her. It's just that I have to sometimes talk, you know, to her viewers, not even her, but she says she was gonna do me a video that day when I tried to tell her to find a barrage and contact me or anybody to work with us if she want to work. And she was like, I mean, you're our next victim. That's when she was doing that video for Rennie, bullying her with her friend. When she asked her friend to come and bully Rennie on her channel and roast her, they call it. She was saying, you're our next victim. And my eyes cannot open, people. I'm tired. This exercise make me so sleepy and tired. Everyone have enemy, whether you know or not. I don't have enemy. Well, maybe other people see me as enemy, but I don't have. Is that English word? Maybe I should say I don't make enemy. Not I don't have enemy. When I have enemy, does that mean I have this enemy that I don't like, or the enemy that don't like me? Which one is I have enemy? I think it's I don't make enemy. I don't make enemy, that means I don't look at this person as my enemy. But I don't have enemy, I think that means there's no enemy who don't like me, who see me as their enemy. You are right. I might have that and I don't know. I don't know of anyone who see me as their enemy. I don't know. And I don't know of anyone who I see as my enemy. I know I have people that I don't get on with in life. There are a couple of people that I don't get on with. Either they have problem with me, or I don't like or understand certain things they did. But I don't see them as enemy, and I don't abandon them. I still will talk to them, for example, and will still support them when I have to, and I don't see anyone as enemy. So that's why I said I don't have enemy. But maybe other people see me as enemy, that I don't know. But enemy that don't like you. That's right. People don't like you doesn't mean they're your enemy. You know, us African, I talk about this enemy thing so many times. Do you like racist people? No, I don't like racist people. But I don't see them as enemy either. Says, your skin is so beautiful. Do a skincare video. Thank you. I did that before a while ago. It's still on my channel. You can search it. And I explained in this video, why my skin is good. I explained it. It went past. Somebody asked me and I explained it. Is this video not 10 hours now? I'm tired talking, people. Once I start reading the comment, that's why I don't read them when I'm talking. Because the comments, they just keep coming. I just put this dress on and I feel like coming to talk to Art because I bought this dress when I first bought it. It was a bit tight, but now because I'm losing a little bit of weight. To be honest, people, I'm not doing the long walks regularly like I used to. I fall out of it. But today I try to work out. Ooh, I try to do heavy lifting. And it's making me so sleepy because after the workout, I just showered and I put on my dress And then I saw that post that Art made, and I just said, whoop, let me jump on the camera and talk to this bitch. This is why I'm here yapping, but yeah. So for them, you are enemy. You are right, but you know what I normally do? When people look at me as enemy or whatever, like, as they just don't like me, I just don't let it bother me, and I don't just try to remember them or follow them, and do stuff just to annoy them, like how African community will do, doing stuff or saying stuff just to annoy this particular person because I know they don't like me. I don't do that. Even Art, I'm only responding to her, and I'm going to continue responding to her as long as she continue, because the way she's talking to our whole continent, and the way she's making a lot of people like her to come out and talk like her. So I also want to talk for people that want to build Africa, will know Africa problem, so they will know how to build it, that this ghetto mind cannot build it. To be racist is one thing, but to promote it like Hitler is another thing. Do you like racist people? Who will like racist people? I don't like any racist black or any racist white or any racist anybody. I'm not like those black people that think that you're okay to be racist, but the white people or Indian or whatever is not allowed to be racist. I think racist, no one should be racist. And people that don't like white people or Chinese or whatever just because of their color, they're also not gonna like me, because I'm not gonna agree to that. So don't even bother. I will only not like the individual because of what they did. If you do me bad now, I don't care what color you are. If you are doing somebody bad or you do me bad, I have reason to not like you. But I'm not gonna just not like you because you're green or you're blue or your great grandfathers don't like my grandmother. Who does that? That's some people that just walking with pain, looking for more pain. Every day they wake up looking for more pain to carry. This world is full of pain already. You have to choose to continue nurturing whatever pain you have, to collect different pain to add to every day you wake up and nurture it. Or you choose to clear your own pain, not to mess on carrying more pain to it. But for the people who don't know how to fix anything and think they know everything, which is narcissistic people, I read about narcissistic too. Narcissistic people think they know everything and they know nothing. Because if they know one thing, they will start fixing themselves first and know that no one is perfect. So then let me fix me first and then move on to the next people. But no, they put themselves, they put their tie on that they are the best and just tie their waist and jump in the, jump to fix the people. Like Art is doing. So then they're not going to fix nobody, because the people they're fixing, they're not stupid, They know that, hello, you need to fix you too. Hello, why are you only fixing me? Hi, look at you, But when you know that I have pain in life, I know it because I carry my pain all my years. This is why I'm angry that Art is trying to bring me back to how I was. I know how is it like when you're working with pain, trying to fix pain with pain. You cannot fix fire with fire. I know this, I did it before. So when you have pain and you're nurturing your pain, hold on to it tight, nurturing it. Why did this pain happen to me? This is not fair. Why did this happen? Why did this happen? And then you're looking for another pain. Then your brain is telling you, these human beings are evil. They did this to you. They're going to do next. What they're going to do next is worse. You don't know these people. And you're like, yes, you're right. I know these people. Just let me tie my waist. I'm ready. Where's my sword? This world war is ready. I know these people. I know I'm ready. So every day you wake up, you're looking for these people to fight with. These people could be anybody. It could be your family members, friends, public, white, blue, black, green, anybody. sometimes all. The more you nurture the pain, the more you have more people to fight with. Do you not see people like Art? Art don't just fight with white Chinese. That Art is in deep pain. That Art is worse than the way Amir was. Me, I never have pain that I hate everybody and everything. I never get there in life. I thank God. I didn't allow my pain to get, my childhood pain to get me there. And even pain as an adult too. Because I have a positive mind that I always attack the pain with. People like I don't have any positive mind to attack the hate with. She only have narcissistic positive mind, which is a control kind of a positive mind that I have to get you here or you're out. That's why she create this 1Z, 1 million, 1A, sorry, BZB. You know this BZB1QW group that she's creating? I don't have energy anymore for art. It's because she have a narcissistic kind of a positive mind. You know when the narcissistic person trying to be positive, don't even bother. They're still gonna have their narcissistic way of grabbing you here. It's here or nothing. That's why she cannot just say, I'm here in Africa now, let's work together. She has to come with her own narcissistic group. That if you don't want to be in this group, you're out. And she knows that the Africans, they don't have that mentality. And they don't even want to have it. It's not a healthy mentality. A mentality of this race is the only good race. That's what we are fighting. So why are we hating on the racist white people then? This live video cannot end. I'll be here talking for 5 hours. This is never gonna end. It's like me and my family whenever I go to Gambia. We do attire talking all day, all night or whatever, less thing. When you say you don't like the white people because they have this only me and my people is the best kind of a way, and you're copying them. I'm that narcissistic hypocrite. Oh, come on, people. Even if you love our talk, please talk the truth. Is that not narcissistic hypocrite? That's exactly what you are claiming that these other people doing. How are you gonna put off a fire with a fire? Number one. Number two, even for the white people that are practicing it, it's not working for them. They have a lot of price to pay. If you know the white people that are racist, the kind of pain they go through every day for even looking at having a black neighbor who they're gonna hate, and looking at her and they cannot kill her because they might go to jail if they're not lucky when they do so. Just looking at a neighbor that you hate just because of her color or their color. Do you know how painful that is? Also, the other pain is when they're treating certain race badly, because that race is black or blue or green. For example, like the way they're treating the black Americans, for example, because of their black, and for example, the black Americans are good and they're just treating them bad. It's gonna make the black Americans to revenge, for example. Because if they're revenging in a way that they end up being a criminal, they're gonna pay the price too. They cannot get away with the criminals. You cannot get away with criminal. Criminal doesn't know who love or hate them. Because criminal will smoke and use drugs. So when they're high, they don't care about who this is my enemy or this is my loved one. No one is safe. So also, for example, the Western countries that try to like limit foreigners from coming to the country because they don't have visa, or when people come here, they don't want to give them visa and stuff. Okay? They're still losing a lot of money for that. You think they're not losing money for that? For example, me. My mom has 7 children, okay? The first one died. I'm the only one here. The rest of them, they're all there, okay? For example. And they're living poor life, for example, yeah? But because this visa thing, for example, none of them can easily come here. Like, for example, even if I invite them or whatever, they will reject them thinking that they're young. If they come back, they're not going to go back. So who is going to give them a visa? So then it's making them to lose more money because I have to send more money all the time to help because those people are poor. So they're still winning. How much losing? You see, even though when I work, I pay tax, for example, I'm still sending more money just because they're stopping other people from coming. What is this FAN? Nigel, your skin color law. Who is that? No, I will disrespect her all the time. Who? You don't tell me what to do. Who? Hi, Ami, you are right. We are all one. Definitely. Don't respect someone who disrespect you. Of course, that is true. But depend who is it and how they're doing it. For example, like how what is this? Not really says from the ghetto. Can't read that word. I'm too tired. I can't see. Just look at your skin color and how pathetic. My man calling. Hello, baby. I know, right? Tawad na la call na mo na la kay. Man si video bi sa legi tay ma call la legi tay ma pare. Okay. Sorry people, I have to go. My man is calling me. Black Americans love Ami Job, no tubab. You people with tubab. I don't want you to just like, okay. I don't know. I just feel like, okay, you know why I don't use certain words? I'm somebody that I don't like things that you will say to me and I wouldn't like it, and I keep saying that to you for no reason, because I used to have a friend. She's still my friend. I have a friend who is from, one of these Eastern European countries. I don't want to mention the name. She's a woman. I know her because I was doing her hair, braiding her hair, and then later we become friends over the years, but I don't know. There was a day I don't know what we were talking about, and then she was telling me that it's not like she's racist, but she wouldn't date a black man. And that keeps singing in my head, like, is that not racist? And I'm like, maybe she's not racist. You're right, but I just keep saying, this word is not a nice word to hear here, So I wouldn't say that to anyone. So, but for me, the only thing that's stopping me now from going with a white man, it's not because just the person is white. No. It's number one, it's hard to find what I want in a man with a white man. Some white men have it, but I think it's like winning the lottery to have it with a white man. I'm just going to stop right there. I'm trying to be good now, Subhanallah. 2, Subhanallah, I know, but this is the reality. 2, I'm very African. As you can see, I like chatting and just laughing and bubbling. And I love okra soup and everything. It's hard to find a white man that will understand this kind of personality, especially in Scotland. They're not very open-minded with white people, with black people. They're still learning about black people. Black people are still new in Scotland. So, this is why. But it's not like just because the person is white or I wouldn't go with them. No. If they're good and I like them. But I have this Gambian guy because it's easier. He can understand. He's from my tribe too, He understands my food and my everything, The same African problem, the same everything, Well, he understands me most of the time. Sometimes he also calls me to make me annoyed anyway, but because he thinks sometimes I'm too bad-minded. But yeah. Ami, do you love Tubab more than you love Black American cousins? No. Well, years ago, before I know what I know now, you know me, I'm very open-minded. And I'm not embarrassed of telling you things. Let's think. Okay? Years ago. It's not like Tubab and Black American. I will see them as the same years ago. Or any Western person, if in Tubab Western or Black Western, I will see them the same years ago. Years ago, if I have Tubab Western or Black Western, I will take them over Gambian man. That's the reality. Simply because my experience with Gambian men, and I was thinking that African men, a lot of them don't know how to love women properly. And I still think that, sadly. I'm sorry. I know the young African men, they're very good now, especially the ones in Europe, and they're working. But the older one that are my age or older, because I'm not used to young men. I would like an African man that's like over 40, for example. It's hard to have the kind of man I want in African man. You have them, but not many. A man that will tell you you're beautiful all the time, make love to you correctly, not just jump on you like a hungry chicken. Subhanallah. A man that will tell the truth. A man that will not just jump and marry anybody and go out with anybody and go crazy. A man that will joke with, laugh with you, and when they have to talk to you, when it's something serious, when you tell them how you feel, they will listen, and when they tell you how they feel, you listen too. This is hard to find in our men. Our men, you have to shut up and listen. A lot of them. Not all, but a lot of them. So, I still don't know if I'm going to end up with our men or European man. Hopefully European Black man, simply because my children are Black as well, so it's just going to blend, like. But hope it's not going to happen. This man will kill me if he watch this video. He always tell me that you will never get away from me now. That's what he always tell me when I tell him I'm leaving you. He's like, you're not leaving me. I always tell him I'm leaving you. I'm crazy. And I love him, but I always tell him that because he's not here. He's in Germany. So sometimes when I miss him, I just tell him, stop talking to me. I can't see you. But yeah, I used to think that before, but not now. I know what I know. But I'm your Black Americans man. Mandinka to ever heard of Kunta Kinte. Of course, I know Kunta Kinte. I'm from Gambia. You're telling me ever heard of Kunta Kinte. That's where I was working. Kunta Kinte restaurant, beach and beach bar. That's where I was. That's how I traveled here. I have to go, people. I'm tired. You guys cannot keep me here all night. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Exactly. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Exactly. Love. You know what I don't understand too, with some people that are just thinking hate is what they need to fix everything. She is an illegal migrant. Who? They are ignorant art Cartians. Ignore them. Art Cartians, is that our followers? Art Cartians, that's funny, that's amazing. Like Gambians. So what was I saying? 3 hours, I know, right? To watch a video. I'm tired. These people will never give me a break. This video is just, no one can watch this video in one go. Some of my viewers just listen to you when they're cooking or whatever, because when you're with Ami, it's just like, that's you done. You're just gonna be there for all day. What was I saying again? Yeah, I'm gonna go people. But people that support art is why I always respond to art. So I saw her post that picture and I thought I'm gonna talk to her. So if you guys don't see me these days, hopefully I'll be able to take a break, but I'm so bad at trying to take a break of YouTube or videos in general. Because over the years, I use my videos to cope with my pain. Because I first developed a bad habit that I was using to cope with my pain, which was the going out habit. It's a long story. I'll do a different series, by the way, soon, hopefully. I want to start different little series of explaining my child marriage and just my little life stories, bit by bit. I don't know yet, but I'm not sure if I'm ready yet to do it, but we'll see. But yeah, so when I stop that habit, I just start talking about the pain instead for people not to continue doing it to their children. But then I just continue talking about everything else. And then I just get addicted to these videos. They can be very addictive. And that's it. And because I don't have a man over the years here. Also, I don't have friend that I was with all the time. So I'm just like all the time in the videos instead. It's crazy. But I'm gonna try to see if I can take a break. If you guys don't see me, just know that I'm trying to take a break because I really want to get back to my fitness again, and my body's so sore. So I want to continue practicing my body, like working out and just trying to do my long walks. Hopefully my body will get used to it, and then I'm gonna try to video that as well when I'm doing my little exercises. So hopefully I'll post it then when I'm back. I might post little bit of English, Mandinka or Wolof lesson on my Patreon, and I'll share it here for if you guys want to join the Patreon. It happened in Germany too. Oh, child marriage is crazy. I hate it. Human beings can be very selfish. I have to go. So when I send the lesson videos, if you guys want, you can join. I'm gonna do like culture lessons there and other stuff. So you can learn so many things there from the Patreon. So try to join it. Or you can join my membership channel here too, but try to join the Patreon. I'll do more of the numbers too. You know how I start teaching the Mandinka numbers? I'll do more numbers in Mandinka and Wolof for you to learn the money number. And yeah, I'll do really beneficial lessons. You will see, I'll post some here. But yeah, you guys have a good day, and I'm gonna see you guys again soon. Sorry that I was cursing in the beginning of this video, just the way art is insulting us all the time, But anyway, I feel like I let myself down for allowing art to make me do this, but hopefully I'm gonna learn how to handle her better. But I'm not gonna delete these videos that I do for her or private them, so she can find them, but I'm gonna leave them there. But sorry for you guys that have to continue listening to them. Okay, bye. Take care. I'm gonna see you guys again soon. I'm gonna put my email address in the comment below for this video. But at the moment, if you guys want to email me, I already explained the email address in this video. And yeah, see you soon. They call Len Mota. I don't know what that is. Teng Mota. What is Teng Mota? Bye. Good night, guys. I don't know what time it is in America, and this video is long. I'll just listen to it when I'm cooking or something. I listen to myself more than anybody, by the way. So I'm crazy. I entertain myself more than anybody. Good night, people. Bye. See you again soon.